So which one of you is ready to do some rumbling? Which one of you is ready to do some rumbling? Hi, Team Forces, Mr. Green, clever, shiny. That is such a fitting emote for this song. Oh my lord. I'm ready to rumble, I'm ready to rumble. Yeah, I think we're gonna probably start with some like viewer lobbies if there's enough people to do it. I think that's the plan. But before we get to that going on, I need to get the game loaded. What is this guy doing? He thinks he can do a live stream without the game? Chill, man. Chill. Hi, Aster, or Axter. I'm so sorry, I don't know how to pronounce the name. I still don't. It's been like 2 streams, I still don't. I apologize. It's nothing personnel. I promise. Sometimes I just be bad at reading, that's all there is to it, you know? But what's up, Shiny? You first time chatted me, like seconds into the stream. You've been following since August. You've been here for a while, actually. What is good? You're a brand new shiny old face into the stream. You know, there's a new Sonic song that I got put onto lately. I'm not into like EXE stuff or anything like that. You know, I don't really plan on ever playing a Roblox game. I don't really like Roblox too much here. Oh yeah, you're new too, Blaze. What's good? What's good? Love the name, by the way. Yeah, I don't really plan on playing any like Roblox games, but Outcome Memories apparently just has a cracked soundtrack. I know limited amount of it. I know the basic premise, right? But I really like Fastest Egg Alive. What a great song. I want to see if I can get that pulled up real quick. And, you know, while we're waiting for people to get in here, we'll just jam out, talk a little bit. And then we're going to probably do some viewer matches, some ring battle. I want to do Death Queen later when she's on. You know, the drill. There we go. Yo, Larold. Larold. The legend. The champ. God, I love Larold. Do we got any Larold fans in the chat? Did you say you love my name? Oh yeah, no, I love the name Blaze. I think it's cool. Can I add you? On Rumble? Yeah, for sure. I don't know if friend codes are even a thing in Rumble, to be quite honest with you. I know this sounds like a FNAF song. But trust me, it gets really good around the 1 minute mark. Trust the process. Okay. It's not going to be a big variety day or anything here. I'm just planning on doing Rumble, because Tangle and Whisper are in the game now. You'll love to see it. 3D animations and shorts. Might have to check it out. I think your profile picture is a 3D render too, right? I don't even play Rumble, but my goat is in it, so I gotta play now. Which one there, Clever? I'm assuming you might mean SBO? Maybe you mean one of the lesbians? Maybe you mean Emerald? I do be... There is Poet SBO. He was free in the ring shop last patch, but I think he just got out of here. Yeah, Tangle. Yeah, she's cheap too. She's 197 red rings. Debating on saving up for a Honda van. Do you drive anything right now currently? Do you got like a decent car or like a ship box or something? Why a van specifically? I feel like trucks are pretty overrated. They can be helpful, but like they're kind of way too big. Have you seen their skills? I have. I've seen Tangle's like she gets like a kangaroo skill where she bounces up and down on her tail. It's really cute. I have both of them. Yo, what? Somebody just used my creator code in Rumble. Thank you so much, Anonymous. I wish I could show specifically who that was. No, but you should save up for it. It sounds like your heart is already set on it. I feel like you know what you want. I feel like you know what's best for you. I'm personally probably a few years away from getting myself a vehicle, to be honest. It's been rough out here. I don't mind taking the bus until I have to do it every day and below zero. I kind of like public transport, just not when I have to do it, when I have an obligation. Let me catch up on chat. The lyrics for the song is from Ordinary Live by the Living Tombstone. See, that's the thing, Team Forces. That's why I was saying it sounds like a FNAF song. It literally sounds like a Living Tombstone song. And I don't usually like that stuff. That's like, it's not really my thing. Like, I was around when the first Living Tombstone FNAF song got big, but I was never into that kind of stuff, personally. I don't know, that song in specific goes hard with the context of Eggman. I like it. You can play in a bit? Hell yeah, ka-chow. Definitely gonna get you in the lobby if we can here. I appreciate it there, Hyper Edits. Mwah! They're like really, really tiny vans. I might have to Google that, actually. I plan on changing it. I have a good idea for a better, more professional banner in PFP, but you need editors, to be honest. Yeah, photo editing, especially with 3D models, is kind of like my forte. I feel like sometimes I feel better at photo editing than video editing, even though video editing is my kind of my bread and butter. Okay. I think we should get into it, right? I have both Tangle and Whisper. Tangle is my third favorite character. Well, now you gotta tell me the other two. You gotta tell me the other two, dog. I got them both as well. I think I'm at like 330 red rings now. It's not looking good. I had like 990 something saved up. They juiced me, especially because Woolly Knuckles was added, bro. I really like the Gorillas. If you don't know, they're a band of 4 cartoon members. Yeah, no, I know. I know. I'm not that young. No, I used to listen to Clint Eastwood a lot, just like any other white person. I don't remember what my favorite Gorillaz song was. It's been a while. I got chills every time they did the laughing bit at the beginning. Fourth is Chip. I feel like that's an illegal answer. I feel like Chip is not allowed to be on that somehow. Hi, guys! Oh god, we're already 10 minutes in. It doesn't even feel like that at all. In the slightest of bits. You guys like my Tangle PFP? I like that every time you get a character or skin, you get a special icon for it. So yeah. I hope the audio is playing the way it needs to and is not doubling up. Okay, it's good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Got that little technical hurdle out of the way. Now we can actually get to a little bit of gaming, if I think so myself. How did the creator code work? Oh, yeah, so here's the thing. They actually gave me, like, a gift to show you guys how to do this, but I don't have Adobe After Effects, so I couldn't use it on the stream. All you gotta do is you go to the shop, you go to Other, and then you click Support a Creator, and then you're gonna type in my name, just Dolphyn. But I already have it enabled because... Come on, I mean, it's me, right? It's me. I mean, come on, I'll be honest. So yeah, I do apologize if I'm missing anything here. It's always a little bit hectic at the beginning of streams. Oh, yeah, no, I got you there, Hyper. Yeah. Chip from Unleashed, Charmy, Blaze, and Tails. You know, I really adore Tails' animations in Cross Worlds and this game. I'm kind of jealous of how well his ability is, like, animated and depicted compared to, like, Knuckles. Knuckles is always just kind of like he punches his fists together, you know? Alright, let's go and add you. If you're here anyway. Let's see. You know, it's interesting too. They actually have like a max for people that you're allowed to like, for people that are allowed to request you. I don't see you here. Maybe I'm blind. I do have to quick also probably change my window. Let's do that. Okay. So I was planning on doing custom matches at the very beginning, if we wanted. I wanted to do a little bit of ring survival, custom match stuff, and then Death Queen when we get onto that, or like whenever that's on. I don't know if I can actually invite anybody to Death Queen is the thing. So that might be a little bit wonky. Your Twitch is lagging really, really bad. Well, all you gotta do is hop over onto YouTube, of course. Lushmeister, Lushi! So powerful, you absolutely demolished the music from work, and I appreciate that so much. It's been 4 months already? When were we playing Crossworlds together? It's not been that long. It's crazy, I appreciate that so much, Lushi, thank you. You know, I always forget that you could just, like, search people's names, apparently. Like, yeah, ID or player's name. Yeah, so I guess you guys can search up my name, and I guess if I see you here, I can add you. I'm not opposed to adding people, because if you just send me, like, an invite during, like, squads or something, like, I'll play with you. Because squad is absolutely ruthless without people to play with. With the Mania Rando. Oh, that was like 3 months ago, wasn't it? Oh, you're a real one. Doom Shadows on my friends list? I don't even remember. Okay, so go here. Create a custom match. We're going to do 3 rounds. And this is important. You actually do have to pay attention to this, otherwise it's not going to be fair. Yeah, I think this is what we do. We do run on round 1. And then for this, take this off. And then we go for survival or hunt. I'm going to take off team because no one likes that. Confirm. And then this one's just going to be a ring battle. I kind of wish that my settings would just save automatically and just like stay this way. But yeah. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to do players only. I don't mess with no CPUs, you feel. And then we're going to do play with others. And then there's the code. Y'all join up. I got Wispy selected. Oh, wait. Hold on. No. Sorry, get pranked. I have to adjust my skills. And I suggest that you guys do that too if you can. Yeah, because like, look at this. Yo, Clever. Mwah. Thank you so much. No, Clever, you don't ever gotta just regularly gift. I do appreciate it. It makes me happy. It helps out. It goes a long way in the long run. But you don't ever gotta do a usual or anything. I do appreciate it, though. Gifting to Kachow as well. A very dedicated viewer. Tails got a surprising amount of stuff in this game. Like, Knuckles didn't even get Glide, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Knuckles is basically just like, he gets a squat, a punch, and a burrow attack. The burrow one is a lot cooler than I thought it would be. Been dashing for the past 4 hours, and now I will fill my belly and play Ball X Pit for 10 minutes before I go sleepy. You know, I actually, when I was a kid, I used to, like, really hate the idea of, like, just expending all of your energy. Lushi to Larold as well! Wow, that is an elite pick right there. Thank you, Lushi. You guys are too nice to me. I feel like I don't do enough to deserve any of that, but I do appreciate it, of course. I hope it is too there, Clever. No, when I was a kid, I used to hate the idea of, like, being too exhausted to do anything when you get home. What do I usually do for run? So we got Charge Blast. But nowadays, I'm like, you know what? If you fall asleep doing something that's like a treat for yourself, that's a good-ass day. Like, I've been passing out to, like, watching Callie stream Crossworlds. And, you know, that's a nice little treat to myself. It's like, I know that I deserve some laziness. I deserve some self-indulgence. Survival? This might actually be broken. Hunt. Okay, let's see what do I got here. That's air dash, and that's a dive kick. Sorry guys, I will catch up on the chat. I really need to set this up before I can even play. Okay, Hunt. I usually like to do dive kick for Hunt. I think I like to do baseball slide for Hunt as well. Let's get that in there. I start saving to waste my adult money. I haven't had an opportunity to save in a while because bills be beating my ass, but the moment that I can save, I'm just going to be Scrooge McDuck. Like, I'm not going to spend on anything. I wonder if that's more of like a Mr. Krabs vibe or a Scrooge McDuck vibe. I haven't done a character analysis on them, believe it or not. And then team? God, what do we even put in team? I don't know, punch? It is nice to have a movement option in team. There isn't enough character-specific skills for me to really do this here. Only good part of the military's lack of bills I have. Oh, what, do you live at like a base or something? I don't know how the military works. Is the food any good? That's gotta be, right? Those are like terrible living conditions from my outsider's POV. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna do like... kick. Sure, I don't care. Whatever. I just want to play the game with the boys. You gotta unless you're married or a higher rank. That makes sense. No, that's actually kind of chill that they let married people just kind of not do that. I never even knew that they were like that chill about it. God damn, I think I love the military now. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, I don't know. Military's always been an interesting one for me. It just seems like such a hard life is the thing. I respect people that do it. I just, that's always kind of scared me, to be honest. Like, the idea of doing that. Okay. Just ring battle, I think. I think that's all we want, right? And then players only, play with others. Let's run it. You guys get in here. It's much easier than you think. What's the average day at a military base like for you? I am curious. You should be able to get that van in no time. I think the delay is on YouTube is worse. Yeah, dude, Clever, I don't even know what's good. Oh my god, all of you on the same frame. All of you on the same frame. Clever, I don't even know what's up with the delay on YouTube chat, honestly, because, like, I'm on low latency mode, both on OBS and on YouTube. I don't know what's happening with that. I promise you I'm not missing YouTube messages necessarily, but I am just a little bit preoccupied. Let's see here. Did you know Sonic is a hedgehog? Yeah, no, I think I pieced that one together. That's pretty ancient language, though. Knowledge, rather. Knuckles only gets scraps, Tails gets everything. I mean, Tails was done pretty well in the movie, characterization-wise. I mean, Knuckles was okay in the third movie. So here's the thing with me adding friend codes. I don't feel like it, and I hope that that's okay. I don't feel like doing that. It's just a lot of copying and pasting and menuing that I don't want to do. But we got 14 people in here. Come to the lobby. And I think we got a special guest coming in here pretty soon here too. So I'm gonna wait for my special guest to get into the lobby. It's in season. Unless they're already here. No, I don't think they are. No, I don't think they are. You like the basic shadow? I think basic shadow is looking like way too plasticky for my taste. I actually quite enjoy good old mother heckin' movie shadow a lot more. Just like the perfect amount of detail. Where was New Venture when I needed it on the birthday stream, eh? Santa's joining? Very close, Lucy. Very close. That's a good guess. I think you guys will get a kick out of it. It has to do with some of the new content that got added. click the ring survival and go to join custom match. I can't believe I paid thousands of dollars for this special guest, and they're like not even here yet. They don't even know how to work the menu system. Okay, we got some Sonics in here. 2 movie Sonics. Nice. Wake up at 5:40, go to work out for an hour. Shit, shower, shave, probably all in the same place as well, I would imagine. Go into work at 9, and then I just do maintenance on my squad vehicles and clean random shit. You know what? That's pretty chill. You know, I always hated the idea, like, when I was younger, I was kind of a coward, to be honest. I always hated the idea of a manual labor job, but given how hard life gets when you're just, like, paying for everything on your own, I will do goddamn anything to pay off my bills at this point. Like, I don't care anymore. Also, clever on the Tangle. Manual labor's fine. Sorry, I'm just like navigating message systems here. Pay is $9.60 every 2 weeks. The annoying part is that the people, but that's every job. $9.60 every 2 weeks? I mean, that's pretty standard, I think. I don't know. For a military job, I'm not too sure. I don't know. That's not as much as I thought it would be. But it's a living. And that's like, even a living is just hard to get now. Oh, guys, the special guest is here, by the way. The special guest is officially here. Gay Krampus. They're sleeping. They fell asleep. Okay. I'm about to kick off this lobby here. So if you guys want to get in, you gotta go for the room ID right there, and we'll get right into it. Do you like the golden shadow skin? Oh. You know, I'm not a big fan of, like, the chrome golden skins. I'm not a big fan. I like Ruby Knuckles. Feel like it complements his palette pretty well. 5 Tangles? Yeah, I'm glad that I'm kind of evening out the Tangle a bit with Whisper. I had a feeling that Tangle would probably be the more popular of the two. I like Whisper's design a lot more because she's, like, from Forces. Well, she's inspired heavily by Forces, rather, I guess I should say. Okay. I'm just gonna catch up on chat, and then we'll get into our first lobby of the day here. No, see, the cool thing, though, Larold, about what I've been doing for work the past year and a half or so, is that I'm my own boss, and I get to terrify myself with all the responsibility, but I don't have to talk to anybody. It's great. It's fantastical. Maybe I can make the game audio a bit louder. Okay. Talk to me. Hi, Lucy. Hi! What do you think of Gay Krampus? That's our special guest. If the golden is made correctly, golden skins are goated, but most of the time they just look gold, too shiny, can't see anything. Yeah, there's no expression in them, I find. Okay, somebody left. Fine, okay, we're gonna start. We're gonna get into it. I don't have to talk to anybody. He says to chat. You guys are just, like, fake people in my computer. You're not real. You guys are all just a figment of my imagination. None of this is for real. This is all... y'all are my imaginary friends. Just talking to different flavors of myself. Wow, we got Pinball Carnival Run for the first match, 2 streams in a row. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't like the, I don't really like the chrome gold skin stuff, like, really at all. Because it is, God, I love the Crossworlds, emotes. They're so cool. Yo, Clever! I'm right beside you, Clever! Tangle and Wispy back at it again, the iconic duo. Who would have thought? Sheesh, how do words work again? Oh god, I gotta press buttons and words? This sucks. Can one of you do my job for me? Okay, Krampus, thank you for making room for me. God, I love Gay Krampus. One of my favorite pals right there. Okay, dog. Why? Who gave you permission to act that way around me? It's Christmas. Oh, by the way, guys, you know, coach me here. Is the game audio fine? I ask it every time, but it's really important. Flapjack, all caps. Kind of a goated name. I'm pretty sure I answered the question, though, Scatter. I don't really like golden skins. Unfortunately, I don't really like golden skins, to be honest. I don't think they're that good, but I'm happy that you have something that isn't just the basic one, you know? It's funny, when people try hitting you, you can just, like, double jump out of it every single time. It doesn't matter. Gay Krampus sent me a Twitch whisper saying I show him my driver's license to send me 1,500 red star rings. Obviously, I couldn't pass up the opportunity. Any tips to get him to respond faster, though? You might have just got crampled. You might have just got crampled. That driver's license is going to be used to, like, sign up for some nefarious website now. I wonder if anybody actually has the name Gay Krampus on Twitch. Oh, so by the way, Twin B, I saw you in a match. I don't know if you saw me. It was a Death Queen match. I saw you. You didn't even come up to me in emo. You didn't say hi or anything. What was that about? I do wonder if you get, like, regular XP for doing these matches. Okay, I got to shoot one person before I got shot in the head. Point blank. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, I hit Gay Krampus. I am going on the nice list. Deathbringer. So, like, guys, if you send me a friend request, I will add you. But, like, kind of, like, rule of thumb is, like, I can't really add you because I gotta, like, keep track of a million things between the stream and the chat and the game. And it's just too much brain power, to put it simply, honestly, with you. But if you add me, I will accept if I have enough slots. Okay, that was dumb as hell. My hubris. That's okay. I'm just gonna chat, and we're gonna spectate, and I'm not mad. Gay Krampus, come on, man. Oh, you're still in it. You're still in it. Gay Krampus is still in it! You make it out with that ID. With that driver's license. Gold skins aren't just entirely gold, like golden outfits. Oh yeah, no, I actually like the golden shadow fit. That one, on the other hand, that one is pretty slick. Oh, I didn't even notice that Whisper had a special animation when she drops down. I actually didn't even know. You don't get XP. I was in a live stream, gave me nothing. Oh, well, that's a waste of time. That sucks. I mean, I'm glad to play with people, you know. But, like, why? We're doing the same thing. We're still playing the game. I'm so glad that you were able to get both of them. No strings attached there, Twin B. Because a lot of people were worried about what they were going to be able to do for that. Like, if they were going to have enough currency, money, whatever you want to call it, right? I'm gonna spectate the Tangle player. Colin Highest. This looks really cool from the front POV. I've never seen it at this angle. Yeah, no, I'm glad that it went to, like, a good cause and didn't just, like, sit in your account forever, like, saving 1,000 for a legendary skin or something. But yeah. Yo, what's up, Sleep Jose? You should join my lobby, dog. If you play this game, that is to say. This part is such a meme. Like, you just want to sit back and be a fat ass and not actually interact with this. Like, just let somebody else do it, because you're going to fall and then you're going to lose your place. It's going to suck. You do play indeed? Okay, cool. I think after this round 3, we'll be able to pop the code back on screen. and then we'll get right into it. My general rule of thumb is to save them for characters, not costumes. I mean, there aren't too many brand new characters in the game, so that's like not really too common a strategy, I guess, for saving money. Like, there's Emerald, which $10 pass sucks. Wave and Storm, which are 300, and then Tangle and Whisper, which are brand new, and you know, the sale makes them cheap. Like, there's really only those 4 that you would save, and I don't know, it's interesting, because I wonder what they're gonna do when, like, Tangle and Whisper and Wave and Storm get, like, additional costumes, you know? I think my whole thing with it, too, is, like, I'm not too terribly concerned about getting all the characters collected in the roster. I'm more concerned with, like, getting, just, like, skins that I like. I'm more of a costume guy, because I only tend to play, like, 2 or 3 characters. We got the triple Tangle, bro. Oh, Jaden, you were wanting to add me. I think because we played together, you're probably going to be able to just, like, go into, like, the recommended friends section and just add me that way, you know? So yeah, there's the lobby ID, if you guys want to get into it. I'm going to try and represent for the Whisper Nation here, though. The other Whisper just left. So let's see, we got Movie Shadow. Is that Movie Shadow? I don't know. And then we got Gay Krampus. Friend requests are full. See, Flapjack, that's what I was talking about. Like, there's a limit on that, and the whole friend system is really frustrating, to be honest with you. I might just have to prune the people that haven't been online in a few days, and then I can then get more requests, right? First try, Babby. Your headphones are broke. Well, put some tape on them. Duh. I had a convo with someone on Twitter who said the comics are Archie, right? And you keep trying to say that's still Archie? Either they're insane, or you've been masterfully rage-baited. Ah, nice. And there's the first ban of the day. Goodbye, bot. Okay, we're back up to 16 players. Okay, we're at 17. I think I might let it rip. How do you join? So, you click on Ring Survival, and then you scroll all the way to the right, and then you're going to see Join Custom Match, and then you're going to put in the code. I can wait for you. I can wait for you. I don't believe in rage bait. Who got banned? It was just a bot. It was nobody. It was nothing interesting. Whenever somebody gets banned, it's like almost a never interesting. It's always a bot. It's never even in anybody. It's just a bot. They always post like, get free viewers here. And it's like, dude, I get free viewers all the time. It's called discovery. I'm so goddamn jealous of the Crossworld Shadow emo, man. I want the Knuckles one personally. That's what I'm waiting for. It says it's closed. It's definitely not closed, and you are lying to me, Kachaobu. It's definitely not closed. I don't know what to tell you. Do I need to be a certain level? Oh, yeah, you probably do. You probably got to play a certain amount of matches, honestly, to even unlock that feature. Because I think you've only played like 1 or 2 matches, probably. I shall help him through my epic Steam Deck. Yeah, no, I think Steam Deck is like how I played the majority of this game. Yo, Joe is in here. I saw Joe like in my friend request or something, I think. Playing around 10. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you just need a certain amount of emblems. I mean, the answer is just play more, you know? Like, I don't have a specific number. I don't know that information, but yeah. Okay, we're balling. I don't know why my lesbian lover just hit me over the top of the head. I wasn't very loving. Yo, what's up, Cassie? Oh, the top one's free. What am I doing? Thank you. Yay! Yo, wait, Colin's even kind of got like a lesbian flag kind of like trail behind them. Like that's what the color kind of looks like to me. Rude. Oh my god, it's a Thunderdome in here. Look at this clean Knuckles skin. This is the Knuckles skin that I personally want the most. This is the cleanest one. It used to be 1,000 RSR. Now it's like 600 fragments or something. Guys, can we get a round of applause for Gay Krampus? Okay, whoever's doing that, I'm going to eat you alive. It's nothing personal, Tangle. It's just war. My favorite activity. Why is there still a person that we're waiting for? What is happening? I think we're glitched. Look at this guy. You should play Sonic Speed Sim? Yeah, I definitely won't play that game. Yeah, I absolutely am not playing that game. I don't like Roblox games, man. And everything I know about that game is essentially just, like... Why is this taking so long? Do we not have enough players? Everything I know about that game is pretty much just walking simulator. Yeah, no, like, I like this game because it's an actual, like, arcade platformer, you know? There's an action element to it that I appreciate. Whereas Speed Sim, I don't know. Yeah, we all qualified because there isn't enough people to not qualify. Praying to get Master Emerald rank? Yeah, my whole thing with that is, like, sometimes I want to take a break from the game, but if you want to get to the highest rank, you have to consistently keep playing constantly. And I would appreciate the opportunity to take a break instead of having to consecutively keep going every week. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be on my tippy-toppiest shape playing right now. I played a little bit earlier, but it's that whole thing where, like, you speaketh and then you can't playeth. I usually don't get eliminated on the Death Egg Robot survival game in that first round, but, you know, it is what it is, right? I really adore the homing attack animations on Tangle Whisper. So, for those that don't know, every character pretty much has, like, a unique animation on their... Woo! Pretty much have a unique animation. I don't know why I did that. What was I cooking? They pretty much always have a unique animation on their homing attack. And you see Whisper right here. She's like clutching her mask. She's like doing like a cheesy ass Joker Persona 5. Like, ugh! I don't know. It's really fun. And then with Tangle, when she does a homing attack, she like throws out her tail as like a third fist punching into the air. It's really sick. Bubble Shield is busted. Yeah, in a game like that for sure. It's also really good in that one Pinball Carnival 2D hunt match where there's all the bumpers. Not this one, but like the 2D one, because you could use it to like stall on top of a bumper and have it respawn instantly and then just farm more and more points. I showed it off in my one video. You hate lasers? I think that's one of the more fair platforming challenges in the game. It's just a depth perception battle, which thankfully they put like the little circle underneath of you. So for the longest time, I thought that the blue ones were worse than the gold ones, because like, you know, gold, duh. But no, it's the other way around. The blue ones are giving you more points. I never really caught on to that. I can't wait to experiment more with Whisper's skills. Because I think Tangle and Whisper, they actually have multiple skills. There's one that you get just for unlocking them. And then there's one that you get for, you know, like purchasing. Why did I get thrown so far away? Why can't I move? Also, I don't know why I have tackle enabled on this one. That's not a good skill. I can't move. I keep getting thrown around. There we go. I've been meaning to do that the whole time. You're playing P5 right now? Did anything in specific, like, inspire you to start playing P5? Because I love stories of, like, people playing crossover games like Cross Worlds, and it's like, oh, you know, Joker's in this game, so I decided to check out his source material, you know? Persona 3, not 5? Yeah. God, so I love that if you don't set up a victory animation, like, they have their own default animation that's in character, and I find that most of the time it's actually way better than, like, the preset ones that you do unlock, to be honest. But yeah, no, Persona 3, are you playing the OG? You playing Reload? I never finished that one. I beat 4 and 5, never finished 3. No reason in particular, I just, like, I got, like, 60 hours in, and then I just kind of got a little exhausted from it, you know? Good steal. I mean, all I needed to do was like move the way that I wanted for once, right? Yo, Two-Tail Gamer, get in here! We're doing some custom games for a little while. I'm pretty sure Death Queen is probably on right now. I did want to do Death Queen because I gotta get up higher in my Rumble rankings, and I am pretty certainly sure that, you know, a chat member even, like, corroborated this. You don't get XP for doing custom matches. Which, I guess in some sense, maybe that makes sense because you might be able to exploit. But, I don't know. This is such a fun feature. I feel like we should just get rewarded anyway. You can just put, like, a limit on, like, what kind of rewards you get from it, right? Okay, City Escape. Lock in Gay Krampus. This is your time to shine. I want everybody to know that Gay Krampus has like 200 hours in Sonic Adventure 2. God, the Shadow car makes me so jelly. I want one of you, if one of you have the, like, the Cross Worlds emotes, please pop a Knuckles for me. I love the Knuckles car. I know that, like, we're all obsessed with Extreme Gear, so we kind of, like, rejected that all of our favorite characters play cars in Cross Worlds, but, like, I actually really like the bulky, spiky quad look that Knuckles' car has. It was always a favorite of mine. Even back in, like, the regular, like, Sega All-Stars Racing days. To be quite franklin with you. It's fine with me. I really appreciate that these attack patterns can actually be challenging from time to time. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, you stupid motherfucker. Come on, that was my hoop to jump into. What's your objective at Frontiers there, Golden? What has inspired you to hop on Frontiers in the crispy year of 2025? Oh wow, you could go behind this? I've never done that before, actually. Never thought to go behind the podium. Interesting. Nah, Shiny, I don't think it's Rest in Peace. I think it's Disturbing the Peace. I think that's the Persona 3 reference we're looking for here. Shiny, you're even in here. Look at that. Gotta do something first. You do what you gotta do there. No pressure at all. We're gonna be playing for probably a few hours tonight. We're all, damn, almost an hour in already. I've been waiting for this. Classic line. Classic line. Speaking of classics, this is definitely one of my favorite minigames here. Also, hey, another piece of advice. I saw somebody do it. You guys can actually emote in those, like, segments where, like, the match is loading. And I'm not just talking like a sticker, you could like emote with your character physically, which I think is really good for like expression. I really like the roleplay expression aspects of this game with the emotes and whatnot. Got a message in a language I cannot read. Classic, let's go. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, I can read that one, Larold. I know Jerome very well. That's my language right there. You're speaking my tongue. Wow, did I just, like, shove the bomb even further via physics? By doing dodge roll? It'd be so funny if I could play soccer intentionally to, like, trip up other people. Y'all are getting slick with your movement. Okay, we're down to 2 more that need to be limbed. Whoa. See, I got really impatient there. Usually I don't let those hit me, but I was getting impatient there. Almost messed up. I don't have Rumble, so I'm playing stuff? I mean, it's free. How come you don't got Rumble? Did you just not mess with it? Oh, you got fished? Damn. Not my Goat Shiny 06. That's okay, though. I stole your spot. I'll do you well. I'll put respect on this spot. Gonna do this one, then quick grind rumble. I gotta get up on that leaderboard. Yeah, I think I'm on like 12. I think I started today all the way down in like, I don't even know, 50 or 60 or something. And then someone at the content creator server, I think it was Scurbs, was like, "Oh, you gotta get up on my level soon, man." And I'm like, you know what? I got that dog in me. You'll see, Chief. And then I played all the way up until like rank 9, I think. But I think I'm down to rank 12 or something now, because I didn't play for a few hours. Definitely not a fan of like score attack stuff. Okay, I lost. Because score attack is always just like, oh, how much can you play? You know, it's nothing too impressive or special, really. But at least it's pretty relaxed, like if you're leveling up your skins and whatnot. Like, it's pretty easy to get a lot of points that way. I stole another one. Right back to back. Commentator's Curse of the first game, and then we stay on top. Yo, Braxton the Baconator. I haven't seen you in a hot second there. Nice usage of the Eonathenathy, the Flinathy. I want to whisper hover wisp emote. Yeah, kind of like how in Crossworlds, one of her like trick animations is using the hover. One of her skills is actually using the burst wisp, which is pretty cool. That was one of my favorite abilities and forces, not gonna lie. So yeah, code is up at the top of the screen there as per usual. By the way, Joe, I don't know who you are in the chat, but I really love your skin. If you're listening right now, can you hit an emote for me? Any emote, doesn't matter. God, I want that skin. I'm not gonna play a game on my small ass phone screen. You don't have like a laptop or anything you can play on? Because I'll be honest, like, yeah, mobile gaming is an L. Like, how am I supposed to, like, really? You know? I mean, you know, it's fine when it's Sonic Forces because it's like a vertical game, but yeah. Currently playing Crossworlds and put this stream on to listen after a long day of working on my fan film. Hoping when it's done we get the #1 Knuckles fan to watch it, because he's awesome in it. What's it called there? You know what, Respin? I think you were in here talking about that at one point too, actually. I think I've seen you before. Yes! 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 We finally got the Crossworlds Knuckles emote! Yes! Thank you, Rystar! Thank you so much. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get another one going here. I think it's so cool that the warp portal animation is different when you're in a custom lobby. I love playing this game on my small ass phone screen. You know, Twin B, I haven't played enough SRB2 to actually know what Whisper's moveset is like. I should peep. Look at that. Look at that beautiful car, guys. Look at that bulky quad car. Thank you for spamming that. God, I want that so bad. They owe it to me. So the pig quads, never mind. God damn it, I always misremember. I'm like, the pink ones are bouncy, right? No, it's not, dude. It's a goddamn wafer. What are you talking about? Okay, I will say, though, this is absolutely one of my all-time favorite run minigames. I've talked about how much I like the Sweet Mountain aesthetic in this game, but, like, gameplay-wise, I think that, like, the level design of this low-key feels like a regular Sonic the Hedgehog level. Okay, I'm fine with this. I'm not too far behind. I just gotta get in the hole. Limits my time. There we go. Perfect. I see Ka-Chow Boo booted up Crossworlds instead. Because they don't have the requirement for the lobby. That's fair enough. One thing I really do adore about having two of these, like, multiplayer competitive Sonic games at once is that when you get bored of one, you can just play the other at will, whenever you want. Like, look at the detail they put into the ice cream and everything. There's Two-Tail Gamer. Yo, what's up, man? You guys got the Race Around the World emote? I love that one. Yo, 2 of you got it. Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I have, like, pretty much every Knuckles emote besides that one. And maybe, like, whatever was, like, a limited time special event thing, right? But yeah, no, back in, like, 2015 Wii U Splatoon days there, Sonic Respin, I used to, like, put on streams all the time while grinding a different game. Like, I would put on Splatoon and then watch, like, some random Twitch stream. So, when people tell me that they're doing that, it makes me feel good. It makes me know that I'm doing something right. God, I don't even care, like, how jealous I am about that sticker. Every time I see it, I get a dopamine hit. That artwork is so good. When I was younger, I used to really dislike racing spin-off games because I always thought it was stupid to, like, see a platforming character that's known for, like, parkouring and jumping around, like, having to resort to a car for racing, especially Sonic. I felt that way about Mario too, and to a lesser degree Crash Bandicoot. But nowadays, after playing, like, a bunch of Crossworlds and really getting to appreciate the game design and the arcade feel of it all, I knew that was going to happen. I really have a lot of respect for, like, the swag they put into the car designs and everything. Get shot in the face! Me when my wife interrupts my gaming session. Biscoff Iced Cap. That sounds like alcohol. I don't know why. Sonic Game. The only mobile games I have are Dash and Forces Speed Battle. I like Dash a lot as a kid, but I think Forces, like, mogs it completely. I just feel like it's a lot more nuanced, a lot more complex. How goes the stream? Yo, X-Legend, we are just chilling out with the brand new Tangle and Whisper content. We got this sexy-ass Knuckles in a car emote on screen. It's a good day. It's a good night. I love this game, by the way. I'm about to show you guys a trick that you may or may not know. But yeah, no, Twinbee, I was not the why is Sonic in a car guy. I understood why he was in a car. I knew it was for, you know, fair play and all. I actually did know that as a kid. My whole thing with it, though, was just like, I don't want to play a stupid car game. I want to play, like, an action platforming game. Like, that's kind of what I was doing. Like, I just did not mess with the concept of spin-off games as a kid. Unless it was, like, something like Super Smash Bros. Brawl, you know? Because I like that kind of action. That's why I really appreciate, like, Sonic Frontiers taking more of, like a shonen anime approach to everything. Really does wonders for me. Wow, 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 wow. But yeah, so long story short, if you don't want to deal with all the snow, you can bounce on top of these walls. Because they are basically just, they're cushiony. Oh, sorry, Gay Krampus. Please, Gay Krampus. Gay Krampus, no! I didn't mean it, Gay Krampus! Stay away! You don't mess with Gay Krampus on Gay Christmas, dude. Everybody knows this. Okay. It may be Gay Christmas, but we're getting straight wins. Stupidest shit I've ever said. Yeah, Twimby, I saw somebody doing that in a match like a year ago, and I was like, okay, this is the only way to play now. It's the only way we can play now. After this, I'm playing Outcome Memories. Yo, Mr. Green, were you here when I was playing Fastest Egg? That song is really good. I've heard a few of the Outcome Memories songs. I thought they were aight, but Fastest Egg, that one has aura, dude. I love the lyrics. It reminds me a lot of that one Sonic CD song. I think it's like, is it Wacky Workbench? Where Eggman starts rapping? I can't remember which one that is. Unfortunately, I am a chronic Japanese gacha game enjoyer. Oh, so Marble Bats, you'll love this game then, right? You can wail out on this game. We got, look, there's a Krampus, there's a gay Krampus shadow outfit now. Come on, you can wail out on this, right? Ghost Wisp deserves more love. I do like the Jade Wisp's design. I think if used correctly in artwork, it can look really badass. Metallic Madness, yeah, I always kind of mix those two up for some reason, mentally. They added Doom Shadow to SFSB. I might have missed that event. Because right now they're doing like Extreme Gear Supersonic, Extreme Gear Shadow, AI Sonic from Cross Worlds, and a bunch of other like racing related stuff, I believe. I don't think I got Doom Shadow. I haven't really played Forces Mobile ever since I really picked up Rumble, because I just thought Rumble was more of the game that I wanted. I said that in my video too. Oh yeah, I saw they added Whisper and Tangle. Pretty cool in this game. Yeah, and you know what's interesting? Whenever you unlock a character skin, or just a character in general in this game, you actually get to see like a PNG of like their character render behind them. So, you know, it's like the general renders that we know for like the main cast. But interestingly enough, for Tangle and Whisper, they actually use the Sonic Forces renders for them instead of the Crossworlds render, which is really interesting. I love how this Emerald sticker is basically just exactly based off of Dark Beginnings. Might have just been Dash then. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I do remember hearing something similar along the lines of like characters being released in Dash first. Which is interesting. I do wonder what the Sonic Dash player base is like. I feel like that's the game that you give to like younger people. I do really love the Doom Shadow skill. Oh god. I am actually quite glad that Doom Shadow is a skill rather than a skin in this game. Because that's like such a smart usage of like the new additions to the franchise that we've been seeing. Because, like, one of my favorite things is, like, when they introduce new concepts in a Sonic game, I'm always thinking to myself, like, how can this be used in the future? And seldom do they actually get used in the future, unfortunately, but, you know. Oh, I should have went back for the boost. But in the, you know, in the context of Doom Shadow, like, he's been used pretty decently, I would say. You know, he got a statue, he got a figure, you know, he's gotten a skill in this game, he got a skin in Forces Mobile. You know, I think he's been used pretty well, but then we got something really badass like you know, Cyber Sonic and Frontiers, and then like he doesn't got any merchandise. I'm gonna need all the Tangles to surround me. Do not hit me. I need you to surround me. Emerald uses his 2D Stark art from Sonic Channel. Yeah, no, that was hilarious. Just like casual Yukawa art style. So the funny thing is, I guess because we don't have enough players, Okay, Crab is just doing his own thing down there. I appreciate it. Because we don't have enough players. We actually just have to wait for the timeout to happen. This is so funny. Okay, homophobic shadow. Look at the detail in the wings, dude. We got this toy aesthetic, but then there's just like the disgusting alien Doom wings. I love the clashing art styles of this game. It's really fun. I think designing cars at Crossworlds must be one of the funnest parts. Yeah, I remember there was a friend of mine that was really happy with the car customization back in Team Sonic Racing, but I always thought that it looked like way too limited. And then Crossworlds was kind of like more on my wavelength of what I wanted out of it. Of course, I just wish there wasn't like restrictions on the decals. Like, I get that they want to make it so you can't overlap decals, so you can't make offensive things, but I've seen people make 911 cars, I've seen people make cars that say P, and I gotta tell you, P is really offensive. But long story short, dude, it's like Kirby doesn't care about that. So why is Sonic caring about that, dude? I just want a cool looking decal car. That's all there is to it. I do like how far the cyan laser reaches. It's a cool skill in that regard. Sad I can't get Emerald. I just can't justify real money on this. I mean, that's completely fair, you know? Like, I said it in my video a million times. I personally think that, like, you know, skins and stuff are just, like, luxuries, you know? It's, like, just a little treat for yourself. Like, if I pay for a pass, it's usually because I already completed the pass. That's what I do. As much as I love using the skill, it's, like, not that good until I level it up to the point where I can, like, jump cancel it. Because I kind of just, like, stand there. Like, I want to get my licks in and then cancel it, but it's not really possible right now. Yeah, like, see, like, it's just not even worth trying. You know, I never actually watched Kill Bill. I've watched, Pulp Fiction, of course. Django. I can't remember every Tarantino film I've seen, because I don't really watch them because it's Tarantino. I just watch them because I see, like, a clip and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I don't really, like, commit it to memory. I usually know it's a Tarantino film if if the blood is, like, stupid red. Have a good one there, Scattern. Oh, and Mr. Green as well. I might close up the lobby and see, like, what the Death Queen status is, because I do want to get some Death Queen games in. Can't believe my ring swipe isn't here yet. Oh, it's on the other side. Didn't even know that. Crossworlds the stream too, or just Rumble tonight? Yeah, I was just thinking it's a Rumble night, personally. Wasn't really planning on doing much crossworlding. Crossworlding is like just a lot more of like a mental commitment, low-key. This is kind of more of like a chill game for me. Oh, that sucks. We are not winning this one. Unless blushes. But yeah, this is more of like my my casual game, and you know there was new content in it today too, so I thought like, hey, you know, good excuse. I'm gonna get hit. Yep. Come on. Yeah, even doing all of that, I couldn't even get out of fourth. That was stupid. I'll do like I'll do like one more. You think the Shadow Pet from Sonic and Friends is worth it? Now that it's on sale, I do. My favorite buddy in the entire game is Sonic and friend Knuckles, actually. I'm using the Spike Wisp buddy right now, just because, like, you know, it's Whisper. I gotta use a Wisp, right? But the Sonic and Friends plushies are my favorite in the whole game. I love the Tails, I love the Sonic, I love the Knuckles. They're all great. Wow, 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 wow. I'll let you guys come back in here if you're switching characters. But yeah, no, those ones are like really adorable to me because like Sonic and Friends, that was invented for TikTok. You know, those are made for like social media videos, and you know, here they are, you know, getting incorporated into one of the video games. So it's more than just like an advertisement, and they're really cute designs. I like it. Silent Shadow was such an immediate buy, 500 RSR was worth it. Yeah, that's like, usually for reference, they're like $9.99. So 500, you know, easiest snag in the world. I got off pretty easy this update because I'm not a huge Shadow fan. I don't really collect the Shadow skins, but you know, I picked up Woolly Knuckles, you know, Tangle and Whisper. I got off pretty good. I didn't deplete my whole currency supply just yet. You know? 7 days until FNAF 2 comes out? Really? Really? I feel like that was announced like 3 months ago. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't kept up with that. I guess FNAF 1 was like 2 years ago. I guess. Apparently. Feels like, it honestly feels like FNAF 1 was like 7 months ago. But your voice really adds to your videos? So no, I appreciate that, Shiny06. I feel like if you watch some of my earlier videos, like, my voice work, I guess you could call it, has, evolved over the years. I always wanted to, put lots of energy into the voice work, because I don't usually put myself on camera in videos. I feel like I want to put more focus on the game, or, like, whatever the topic is I'm talking about. I feel like there's an immersive aspect to that kind of voiceover. So I've always wanted to add, like, a certain element of, like, not voice acting per se, but kind of just, like, I don't know, just, like, extra effort into my inflictions and whatnot. So, no, I do appreciate that. When I was first reading that message, I genuinely thought you were going to say, like, I don't know if this sounds weird, but your voice is really annoying in your videos. I don't necessarily hate my voice, but sometimes I just hate hearing myself speak. How'd you guys get here so quickly? I need them to bring... I didn't mean to do that, by the way. I thought it was a different skill. I need them to bring back... Like, that is really cute. He's, like, lodged between those. They really need to bring back the, like, character-specific emotes. And not just the skills. IMO, my opinion. But yeah, hi, William Lewis. I prefer pets like Chip and Caliburn. Yeah, Caliburn's okay. He's not very expressive. He's just kind of a sword. It's cool. Not my thing. The shape is a little weird. But Chip's one of the best ones. Probably like a top 3 best right there. Now, your voice could read me a Chris Chan documentary and I'd fall asleep. It's a good thing I've watched like 70 episodes of that documentary. We're gonna do Chris Chan recap night. No, we're not. Manual camera is such a mixed bag in this game, man. Like, sometimes it like actively puts you at a detriment, I would say, instead of actually helping you. I feel like sometimes the auto cam is just like what's intended, right? But then again, for other games like Frozen Factory Ring Hunt, like that one is OP if you're using manual camera, I'd say. Yeah, this is the money shot. This last segment is where it all matters. Dude, look at her aura farm when she homing attacks. She's hitting that smooth criminal in the air. My main is the Flicky, which is the one I hardly see anyone using. Twin B, you should remember when we were doing the Blaze stream, that was the buddy that I was maining. I like Flicky. One thing that I adore about this game is how they use like all kinds of different types of critters from the Sonic franchise. You know, you got Chow, Wisps, Coco, Flicky. I would love for them to add, which one's the penguin? Is that Picky? I don't remember. Pocky? I don't remember. You hate 2 rounds? What do you mean 2 rounds? There's 3 rounds. What are the wisps in this game? Pretty much all of them? I think they got like all of them. They got like the Black Bomb Wisp, the Frenzy Wisp, the Jade Wisp, of course. Rocket. Pretty sure they had Burst. Okay. Focus up. Fair game. Good movement. Didn't get the rings, that sucks. Go for middle. Never mind, I am being bullied. Okay, we got mid anyway, nice. Good hustle. Need. Thank you. That's called reassurance. Damn. Oh, that's bad. Get out of there. Okay. 12 seconds. Okay. Got 300. Come on. It's fine. Second. Oh, maybe if I hit that last bell. Round 2. Do they have Cucky? No. I'm pretty sure the only one that they actually have right now is, I low-key could have stole that one. Pretty sure the only, like, animal critter they have is Flicky. Pretty sure that's the only one. So we got, Krampus, Movie Shadow, Neon Silver, Tangle, Rider Sonic, 2 Whispers, Vampire Sonic. I'll be honest, I think that skin's kind of mid. But yeah. Need Jade? I can't remember how I got Jade. I think that was from one of, like, the pre-season free passes or something. But yeah. Yeah, see ya, Gold Legend. Alright, I can't speak of. Alright, let's do one more for the culture. And then, I might hit up, like, pub match, ring survival / or good old heckin' Death Queen, depending on what's on. You know, I actually do like round 2 though. I think round 3 is the most volatile for sure, because that's the ring game, you know? That will make or break. Like if you start your matches in third, like if you're round 1 3rd place, round 2 3rd place, it doesn't matter. Just lock in on round 3. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Is anybody here? Am I all alone? Is this thing on? I'm gonna need a bigger gun. Ooh, true. I get to use that one tactic that I thought up. Okay. Humble second? Just kidding. Nah, that should have been first. Stupid desync. That Loki should have been first. It is what it is. Why do you insist on abusing me? What did I do? Love you too much? Will they re-release the old past stuff? Yeah, they confirmed it on a like a Discord server post that they're gonna like renew all of the existing content that was here before. Yeah, no, I think round 2 is usually pretty fun. I like survival minigames when they're platforming ones, you know? I really do. But yeah, I need to start earning some XP, because we almost been here for an hour and a half already. Where's my XP? Might have to get Gay Krampus in my my personal squad. I might be able to invite like 2 other people as well if anybody wants to. I could clear out some of my friend requests so that somebody could send me one or something though. Okay, so yeah, the dark blue ones, they're not as safe as the light blue ones, I'm pretty sure. That's how it works. Don't freeze me. Okay, that's got pretty good aim, though. For a game like this, where, like, the point is standing on the platforms, it's pretty good. You know, she has a good aim. Lots of different directions that goes in. Now, this is the thing that I don't like about the manual camera, is that sometimes it can, like, influence your POV in a bad way. Could you join the squad? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, thing is, though, I'm gonna have to, like, clear some of my friend requests to actually get people in. Survival round 3 is your favorite? I don't think there is a survival round 3, though. Round 3... maybe there is. I don't remember. It said yours were full. Yeah, that's why I'm saying I have to clear some friend requests. Sonic Speedster. Wow. 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 But yeah, if we could get a full squad for that, that would be preferable. Kind of be like what we do in Crossworld streams. Oh, this is greedy. Why am I allowed to do this? What are you guys doing? Why'd you allow me to do that? Oh, I feel like a glutton on Thanksgiving. At least you know you're popular. I mean, I think the request slots are only like 27 or something. It's not that much. Worth it. It wasn't worth it. It was so worth it. We're so back. Good skill. Good skill usage. Oh! Come on. No! No, it's over. Second, why not? We'll take it. It's fine. Ah. Yeah, so our lobby numbers have depleted a decent amount, so I think we're gonna go on some regular old ring matches, ring survivals. Good games, all of y'alls. Yeah, let me go and clear out some of the friend requests so that you guys can join my squad a lot. Ooh, okay, Death Queen is here for another hour. I think I'll do like 1 or 2 regular ring survivals, and then we'll do that. I, unfortunately, don't really know who many of these people are. I know Joe. I think this person was in our last Rumble stream, potentially, here. You're in the creator tab? Yeah, that's the cool thing about being in the creator program, is that you get, like, naturally, like, kind of rediscovered by people that way. Also... Okay, yeah, I know that's working properly. A lot of maintenance you gotta do when streaming. I do apologize if anybody used my Rumble code and I didn't notice it. I don't know if I have like a sound alert on it for it just yet. So if that happened and I didn't respond, I literally just didn't even know is the thing. Please, bro, please. Just send me a request. Okay. One for you. One for you. One for you. I remember those were the people that were in here. I'm not seeing very many requests. Send? Okay. Maybe I just gotta, like, refresh this real quick. That's Deathbringer. Okay. Oh, Shiny 06. Okay. But yeah, no, a lot of people have discovered me, thankfully, because of the Creator tab, which is really nice. Okay. And then... Suggested? Maybe? Oh, I mean, I gotta... My friends list is full? That's so stupid. You cannot use this feature while you are a part of a party. Okay, that is really inconvenient. That is turbo inconvenient. Alright, we just need Shiny 06 to ready up and then we're good to go. I think my skills are relatively readied, but I will go ahead and maybe just fine-tune it a sec here. Run. Let's do Baseball Slide on Run, and then Hunt will give the Air Dash. Sonic has the best skills for Run, by the way. Like, just undisputed. Okay, okay. Team Punch Kick. Yeah, you don't need anything special for that. Dodge Roll, it's okay. Ring Battle, yeah, Tackle, it's okay. You know, honestly, for Team, maybe I'll give... Nah. I don't know, Team doesn't really need skills all too much is the thing. It's probably fine. Okay. Let's set it up. But yeah, no, I was going to add you there, Hyper, but I can't unadd people from my own friends list, which is apparently full, while I'm in a squad lobby, which is stupid as hell. Could you post your Fred ID into the chat? I probably could, Two-Tailed, but... The thing is, I have to disband the squad, I have to prune people from my friends list, and then, only then can I add people, because there's a really small friend list limit, which is pretty disappointing, unfortunately. But, I'll add people that I know for sure, like, if I get a chance. But I have to, like, get rid of the, inactive users on my list. I'll probably do, like, 2 of these matches, and then I'll see if I can do that. And then I'll see if I can get to the friend stuff. What did I get stuck on? That was so stupid. That was so dumb. Come on, man. Yeah, manual camera is not my favorite. That's a pretty good reason why. Because the thing is, it's called a manual camera, but it still moves without your permission anyway. What did I get stuck on? Was that just another player? That happened so many times already. I hate that. Well, it's because big gaming doesn't want you to have too many friends. Gaming is supposed to be a solitary hobby for freaks in their basements. That would probably be my only guess. Is what it is. I kept getting stuck on nothing. That was really annoying. Doom Wing, Dash, and Levitation are amazing. Yeah, I'm sad that I don't really have anything like that for Whisper. I know she has that burst skill that is like semi-movement related, so maybe I could put that on her for a run game. You know, it's interesting how Steam does friend list limits. Basically on Steam, I think if you level up your profile, you get more friend slots, which is interesting. It's like, if you prove that you use your account, then you get the ability to max it out even more. I hate this game. This mini game is one of my least favorites, because it really plays with your like sense of depth perception, because the tornadoes like this, they get into your camera view, and then you have to pay attention to like the red circles around it. It can be very annoying. Especially when that happens. Also, it doesn't, at first, visually, it doesn't really look like this sand is, like, safe for you to stand in. But it is, surprisingly. Oh, I'm losing a life, yep. That spawned right on top of me. No, I'm dead. Never mind, that's why you saved your double jump. God, I hate that game. That game is so unfair. You get comboed. You get comboed. You can't do anything about it. Finally got my Rumble account connected to the Steam version of Rumble. For some reason it wouldn't connect, and I just decided to randomly connect now. Hey, not complete, I'm gonna try it on PC. It's a way better game on PC. It feels like a proper video game on PC, because I can't do a high-precision platforming game with touch controls, personally. My fingers get in the way of my own view. It's crazy. Rumble modding? Probably never. They do have like a certain form of anti-cheat in this game, so if you try tampering with it, probably won't go well. I know some people have extracted the Rumble models, and didn't really do anything with them, but they did extract them. Some people were using it for leaks, which is like kind of lame, but whatever. What else? I mean, yeah, like people haven't really been using those tools for much, honestly. Just kind of posted it to Twitter and left it at that, which sucks because I do want access to the models from like the perspective of like being able to like mod it into other games. That'd be nice, you know? I've actually been trying to ask around and like research that a little bit lately. Yeah, I really need to turn off the manual camera. I'm not messing with this anymore. Not what I wanted. Wow, I went from first directly back to fourth. Fantastical. Wow, that was awesome. I saved myself, and then it all fell down in that one moment. It didn't matter. Okay, we saved it with the tackle. That tackle low-key saved it at the end there. This might be the first time I get to see Whisper's, like, natural victory animation in a ring battle. I know we did the custom ring battles, but like this is like, you know, a fully online ring battle. There we go, back to 10th place. See, this whole time we weren't getting any XP. Oh, I guess Krampus disconnected. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna disband the lobby so I can do that stupid friends list stuff. So let's see. Tonder's a real one, so we're gonna keep them. I don't remember who this is. Grimomo, we're gonna keep, of course. Dark Cleaner, Flash Stream. Here's the real predicament. What do I do if my whole friends list is full of people that I like mess with though? You know, I don't really remember who Fangator is. I can accept you for sure. Thing is, I just genuinely don't remember like who a lot of these people are, unfortunately. But yeah. Did I just delete you and then you added me? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Okay. Well, I am gonna do another ring survival though. Let's see. Invite. Just go down the list. Send everybody. I don't see Jaden. Bro, we were in a match with a content creator friend of mine. Can you friend mine? I don't know. Was your name in here? Did you send me a request or are you just telling me to search you up? I don't see you, Jaden. Like, I don't see you anywhere is the issue. Okay, well, we got a full lobby. Let's get into it. Tangle, Whisper, Shadow. Okay. 2 iconic duos. Search. Yeah, I'm not doing all that. That's a lot of work. You gotta ask me at a time where I'm not streaming. People don't want to watch me search things. But you sent it? I just don't see anything. Yeah, like, I just don't see anything. I think the friend system in general is probably just really janky on here. I don't know, maybe my requests are full again. It's a really kind of bizarre system. I don't really know what the rules are for it exactly. Just waiting on Shiny 06 here. And then we could get back into another. Look at that premium Big the Cat emote. He's pulling out a live one. He's pulling out a big one. But yeah, no, X-Legend, I said in my video, like, I feel like this game is a lot more suited for something like a console experience, like on a Nintendo Switch or something as a free download, rather than it would be something like a, good old mother heckin' don't cry, then, you know, like a mobile game. Like, there's just too much to this game for it to be on the same platform as, like, Sonic Dash, which is literally just swipe left, swipe up, swipe down. When the Tangle and Whisper Festival comes, who do you think's gonna be the third character for the team? I made a post about this a little bit ago, which you probably saw. But, I do think the third team is probably just gonna be Jewel. A lot of people think it's gonna be Lanolin, which does make sense, because, you know, diamond cutters and all that. But, like, the thing is, when Tangle and Whisper were designed, they specifically designed Jewel to be the third, for like a Sonic Hero styled team. They literally said, like, we need a flying type character for this. And then that's why they designed Jewel. And also, Jewel does appear for a brief frame in the reveal trailer for Tangle and Whisper and Crossworlds. I don't believe any other character actually appeared besides Tangle and Whisper and Jewel. So, nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do about that. There was nothing I could do about any of that. I'm just banning the lobby. I just legitimately, like, couldn't walk fast enough. Whatever, I'll go solo because you guys are probably still in the match. Kachabu just found out what ranked mode is in a video game. Yeah, when you lose, your points go down because ranking is supposed to place you with people that are within your skill bracket, you know? By the way, I am teasing Kachabu because I know Kachabu. I'm not just making fun of a random person. Today I got Excalibur Sonic for free due to winning a YouTuber's competition. Proud of myself. Was it like a Rumble tournament or something, or what kind of competition was it? Because I see a lot of people were doing like Red Star Ring giveaways, and I did that in my last Rumble stream. But I did want to do like a full-on dedicated tournament style thing, myself. Dr. Ball Grab. I've seen that guy before. Get owned? It's fine with me. It's fine with me. Not a big deal to get knocked around a little bit. If you actually got it. I can check. Seems to be like really unreliable to look at. Or maybe it just updates really slow. I'm not sure exactly what the deal is. Ah, thank you for doing the work for me, Jet. Appreciate it, buddy. Paid actor. Jettison the Hawkinson. Oh, I knew that would happen. I hate it when that happens. It feels like absolute slime. Sure, why not? It doesn't matter if you do particularly good or not. In the middle of a match, I'd say, like in round 1 or round 2. Round 3 is the only one that actually counts. It's basically like the laps in Cross Worlds. I wonder if Jet participates in any competition. I honestly don't think he... yeah, it's hard to say. Like, I think canonically he would just race. I think that's all he cares about. But when it comes down to, like, if Sonic's involved, I think he'd do anything, right? Like, there's that one issue of IDW, like the Endless Summer one, where they just do, like, random things, like s'mores and swimming, you know. Rumble, I feel like he wouldn't care, because canonically it's just like playing with toys. I don't think he would care, is the thing. I really, really dislike that you can bump into other players and it just stops you from moving. That is so confusing and feels terrible to me. It's hard to react to correct yourself as well, I would say. Because she has the green wisp? Yeah, no, I've thought about that too. But, like, that's not what they had in mind when designing. Like, Jewel is a bit more important than most people think, I believe. Oh, wow, I actually got a kill with the with that skill. That's nice. See, I see the vision of why a bunch of people want to use the Charge Blast. But I don't like that you just, like, stay stationary in place when using it, is the thing. I'm probably not going to get to use Cyan Laser, like, again. Just because of the pace of, like, the latter half of this game. Something like that, probably. But maybe. No. You can't even shoot Charge Blast, it just takes priority. You should be able to hit Charge Blast with the Cyan Wisp skill. IMO. It should have more range and priority. Is Rumble canon? Yeah, everything's canon, technically speaking. But yeah, no, there is an actual official story to Rumble. It's basically just Eggman got bored, sent a package of toys, and then here's the toy competition, and all these characters are toys. That's all it is. I need 253 more Rs until I get Snowdrift. I think out of like the original, well, I guess it's not original, it's from Forces, but out of like the newer designs that they just added, I think that one is my favorite. I think the Krampus one is very creative. You'll notice the Krampus skin actually has claws on his hands. It's a very similar model to Whisper's. How do words work again? Like, there's a lot of really interesting stuff on the Krampus Shadow design. Can't deny that at all. But the thing is, my friendos, I just think Snowdrift is just so clean. I love that every one of his quills looks like he's been dipped into the snow. Like, it's very endearing. I quite enjoy. Come on, give me the golden. Heavy wears the crown. Bad place to be. Yeah, the guy in first probably had like a 1 to 2k lead, if I'm gonna be honest, just based on guesswork. So I mean, I'm canonically Tangle and Whisper. Oh, that was winnable. That sucks. I honestly think I don't know. It depends on how narcissistic the cast as a whole is. Do you think every person would just choose themselves as the toy? What if it's just a random Mobian character, you know, playing with the toys, right? Okay, Two-Tail Gamer, I see you. Still don't see Jaden. But yeah. I could try squatting again. Potentially. Okay, we got one. Look at this awesome shadow icon you get. That's just the straight up 05 render. Same with this banner. I feel Sega always forgets about Tails. Like, they don't give him as many skins as everyone else, I find. I do appreciate that one of, like, the skins that you can get right now through grinding is Toy Maker Tails. This one and, what is it, Mechanic Tails, I believe? Bundles, let's see here. Where is he? There's like a Mechanic Tail skin, isn't there? Yeah, right here. These two are very adorable, and I feel like they perfectly utilize different aspects of him for sure. This is one of the cutest stickers, IMHL. Black Doom Buddy, take it or leave it. Yeah, I like the Black Doom Buddy. It would be one of my favorites, but I just don't want to pay like the, you know, the $10 pass for it personally. Everybody that uses it, though, looks badass, though, in my opinion. Shiny 06. Please ready up, please. Playable Black Doom. I think that's more likely for Crossworlds than Rumble. Like, we got some pretty big body build characters in this game, like the Werewolf and the Weredragon and Zabog. But I don't know if we would get Black Doom. That'd be so random. But Toy Radical Highway would look pretty damn good, I would say. Hey, this is almost the Diamond Cutters. We got Silver, Whisper, Tangle, Gay Krampus, you know. Oh, really? Two-Tailed. Two-Tailed, how many tail skins do you have, actually? I feel like every time I see you, it's like Topaz tails. How's my night going? It's going pretty okay. We're doing some rumbling here. Usually when I stream it, I do a mixture of Crossworlds and Rumble. Knuckles in the car. I think it's just a rumble night for once. We're going to do a few more ring survivals. I'd like to get another W, and then we're going to hop off onto some Death Queen fights. I'd say the Shadow 05 pass is worth it because it has Emerald. I agree. My thing is, like, $10 is really not that expensive if you're just, like, you know, treating yourself. You know, like, if you have the means to do it and you're playing the game a lot, it's definitely very worth it, you know? But, you know, I would not recommend purchasing it before you, what's the word? I would not recommend purchasing it before you invest a certain amount of playtime into the pass. There we go. That was almost perfect. Did you got Dread for Crossworlds? What, did you just buy, like, the Season Pass just to flex on me and make me very jelly? I'm glad that I can jump cancel the baseball slide at least. I can't believe that was 5th. How are some of these absolute fiends getting over there already? Crazy times we live in. Oh, frozen. By the way, that Amy Chow, that Christmas Amy Chow, one of the cutest ones I've seen in the whole game, easily. Imagine if they add a Shadow Android Chow and someone uses Whisper with it. It's funny you say that because one of the very first matches that I got, that I was like brought into as Whisper, there was like 3 shadows behind me in the results screen, which is literally the epic Shadow Android moment. Mechanic Tails, Extreme Rider Tails, Rider's Tails, Default Topaz. But Topaz is your favorite? Out of all of those, it's Topaz that's your favorite? But here's the thing, Two-Tailed. You gotta understand, it doesn't matter what skin you have equipped for your point bonus. You can equip anything. It doesn't matter which one that's equipped. Your point bonus is relative to, like, just what is leveled up in general in your library. So you don't actually have to equip Topaz. That doesn't give you an inherent boost. Your boost will be the same for the point stuff. I love air skills so much because it is so easy to stall and get extra points in this particular minigame. I don't know, man. I'm just not a big fan of, like, the ore character skins. Ruby Knuckles works because, like, it's his palette, so I guess I can understand the vision when it comes to Topaz Tails, but, I don't know, it just, like, it covers too much of their face, I find. I don't know, but maybe I just, like, maybe I just have too much bias for Knuckles. Have they not added Rider's Silver and Rider's Vector? What does Rider's Vector even look like? I don't think he's in the Rider's games, is he? You might make something to eat. Feel free. Did you get a limbed? I think everyone I invited got a limbed. I don't even know. I only bought it for Rusty, to be honest, but I want to flex Dread on you. It sucks that it's Black Friday, and they didn't put the DLC Season Pass on sale. You know that's $40 where I live? A pesto wrap for dinner? You'll never guess what I had for dinner. It's very out there for me. I was cooking it all day long. Wow, 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 wow. I love that skill. It makes me feel amazing. How did I miss that hundo? I need to take off manual camera. This is just... Yeah, it was chilly. It was chilly. We also got chili cheese sausages, I think, or like hot dog dealios that I want to combine with it. Anything up here? Not really. I guess there's a hundo. Wow, I got bounced. Crossworlds giveaway. Oh, that's how you got it? Damn. I am jelly of that. That's free. That's free peak right there. I kind of still retain that, like, 90% of why you should get the season pass is just because of the prime characters. I really don't care that much for the crossovers. Like, all the free characters are just, like, what I want. I have no need. I'm so sorry, poor wave player. I just had to do it to you. It was the only option. Mega Man best paid character? I would have to agree with that. I think I didn't think I was going to care for the Ninja Turtles, but I'm actually pretty decently interested to see what they look like and how they're characterized through animations. The Ninja Turtles are something that I never realized how much I fucked with them. But, like, they were low-key a big part of my childhood psyche. Low-key, low-key. Okay, we got 38 minutes left on Death Queen. I think we're... Alright, guys, we're switching off to the co-op battle. So change your skills to co-op battle. I would recommend using Air Dash if you have it, and Dive Kick if you have it. Those are the ones that I like using for the Death Queen fight, because there's a lot of, like, bouncing and aerial movement in this one. So yeah, be sure to change your skills before we get into this. And you guys should get, like, special rewards for doing co-op battles as well. Like, you'll probably get more skin fragments. Because if you go into your, like, missions tab, and then you go to this tab, there's co-op battle missions. Every time there's, like, a special game mode available, like squads or co-op battle, you get special rewards. Like, you know, a bunch of fragments and whatnot. You really want to pay attention to those. It's a good way to do it. So yeah, once y'all are readied up, ooh, Rider's Rouge, one of the best skins. The blue blur and the blue bomber. Dude, I would really love to make a video on the Archie, Sonic, and Mega Man crossover by the time the Mega Man DLC drops. I was gonna do it for the Sonic DC crossover, but I think it's a lot more fitting if I do it for the, oh, bye, Gay Krampus. I think it's a lot more fitting if I save that for the, yeah, you can join, for sure, Two-Tailed, I'll invite you. If I save it for the Mega Man DLC. I think you're just in my friends list, right? I'll send you an invite again if that was a mistake, I have no idea. Boom. There you go. You should get an invite there, Two-Tailed. Dun, 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 dun. I always get a lot of DMs when I'm streaming. And it's like, man, where did the extra fragments go? So what do you mean by that exactly there, Shiny06? Because if you don't use up your fragments by the end of a season, they get converted into rings, which really blows. And you can only actually use the fragments if you have enough to outright buy a skin. So, yeah. Found out about Tangle and Whisper because of your latest short. Oh, really? Got him immediately as I got home from work. No, that's really cool when I can be a news source for people, because my personal mentality with a lot of that stuff is like, I just assume that people already know that's happening, and then when they watch my stuff, they're like, oh, I wonder what his reaction to it is. I never really consider the other side, where it could just happen to be someone's first exposure to a piece of news like that. That's really sick. So yeah, I really like this one because there's a lot of layers of verticality. Like, she'll break the floor and, like, smash us through several different levels, man. And of course, there's also, like, many, there's, like, attacks you gotta parry back at her to get extra points. And it counts it for as much, like, points as basically a whole hit. It's really worth it. We gotta get to the other side. This is why I like using Air Dash. Isn't that the Zavok Bee? Pretty sure it's just a big Buzz Bomber, but maybe that's accurate. You know, like, if you're talking about, like, the Buzz Bomber boss from, like, Sonic Forces, it's probably an accurate description. There is the mech dragon. That's a boss from Sonic Lost World that's in this game. One of the coolest too, like animation wise, I would say. Ooh, Eggman is cooking. See that barbecue Eggman? I think, yeah, okay. Good placement of the Badnik. You're gonna get your homing attack ability from killing the Badniks, but you can also use them to, like, escape the laser, which is really nice. Sometimes you get doubles, depending on what other people do. Oh, I didn't get anything out of that. That sucks. Okay, I was able to clutch out one more headshot. That's nice. Yeah, if you hit the top, you get the most points because there's like a bullseye there. And that's why you want to target the springs, which are on a like what do you even call this? They're on a rail, I guess? Oh, no. That actually messed me up, the spring there. Come on, yep. And then we double jump. Boom, get another hit. Another hit. It's so fun to chain as many hits as you can in a row. Funny enough, the first time that I played Death Queen, the very first time, it was an Elite Death Queen. Which, for those that don't know, Elite fights are basically like shiny Pokemon, except the fight is way harder. She has like double the health. I might have waited a little too long there. I think that's the it. I think that's the it. I think that's it. No, I do think Lost World is a really solid game, personally. I think it's a good-ass platformer. You just have to get used to the controls, really. But yeah. I'm probably going to keep hitting up Death Queen until I get another win. Gonna try and see how to pop in one of these. Like joining one of our lobbies. For squads, I think you have to be on my friends list, but we were doing custom games earlier, which you just need to enter like a lobby code on screen. It's really nice. It was Elite for you too. I think my favorite Elite design is probably the Bio-Lizard one. Have you guys seen that? Like, the inside of his gills are red and his skin is gray. It's awesome. I find the raid battles are like probably my favorite content in the game gameplay-wise, but also at the same time, they're pretty much like some of the most competitive things in the entire game too. Like, people are vicious in these mini games. Sometimes I'll play out of my mind. I'm like, surely there's no way I borked it. But sure enough, there's always like somebody that has like 4K more points than me somehow. And I'm like, damn, I thought I had a really good attack pattern. I thought I was getting all of the homing attacks that I possibly could there. But no, it's cool that you got into Rumble pretty recently here. I really like that there's just like such an obscene amount of content in this game, so that like first time players, they just get like blindsided by this free game that has literally like 80 stages and like 6 raid bosses. And I think the design of all these raid bosses is pretty sophisticated too. Like, when I first saw like footage of Death Queen, I was like, oh, okay, you know, like you just parry the projectiles back at her. But now that I'm actually getting to play it, I'm like, oh god, dude, I'm kind of in love with the strategy that needs to be employed to like get the optimal like hits chained on her and everything. Like, the movement aspect is really underrated in the boss fights, I find. Like, you can just play so smart to get the optimal amount of points. Like, if you just double jump right there and you stall slightly, then bam, you get another one right on top of the head. I need to get a Buzz Bomber, yeah. Okay, I missed my opportunity. That's not very good. By the way, you will see, in the... Wait, I don't know if you can see it, actually. I think I forgot to move my camera this whole time. But there is a counter for the number of players that are left. Because believe it or not, you can actually die and get kicked out of these matches. If you take enough damage, you do actually die. So right now, there's 29 out of 32 players. And that happens a lot more in the elite fights, actually. Which is part of what makes it harder. Because, you know, if more of your teammates get thrown out, then... Wow, that was really fast for some reason. But yeah, if more of your teammates are thrown out and killed, then you guys can't actually win the fight because there's not enough manpower to take it on. Yeah, and of course, the funny part about this floor is that there's a lot of ice physics. Yeah, I'm probably not even getting top 3 in this one. My movement has been very booty cheeks. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, I actually got one. Damn it! I'm getting hit. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, only 6k points. I'm not making the cut. Definitely not. It's really important to elevate yourself. There we go. Love air dash. Air dash got to be one of my favorite genders. Okay, 8k. Yeah, I still don't think I got top 3 on that one. No. It's the same Whisper player that's farming first every time. Yeah, no, I did terribly that time. We go again. We go again. That's all there is to do. I do want to get into top 5 into my Rumble rankings so that I can get a bunch of RSR. And there's an achievement every time you rank up too. I love that even though it's co-op, there still is a level of competition. Yeah, like, I barely even think it's co-op, to be honest. It's just kind of like, don't die challenge, you know? Yo, congrats, Two-Tailed. Is this your first time doing the Death Queen fights, or have you done this before? I do remember I did like an elite mech dragon at one point, and I died to that, and I was like, what, you could die in these? And that made it so much more cool to me. I really do think the raid battles are my favorite thing in this whole game, for sure. 5th time, I guess you could say? Okay. But you're still pretty decently new to this, right? Because I think that the cool thing about the raid bosses is that you will develop like a pathway that you usually go to farm your points and whatnot. Like, you know, with the Bio Lizard, for example, you go to the head and you attack the neck, and then you do that like twice, and then you go straight to the tail and you dodge the attacks from the tail. Then you hit the weak point on the tail, and then you just kind of rinse and repeat that. You know, Bio Lizard one is really easy to like figure out. Yo, we got a Storm player. That's kind of rare for Rumble. I need to get more emotes for Whisper. I need to get more emotes that like kind of fit her personality a bit more, I'd say. Well, that sucked. Take what I can get. Probably wasn't going to get elevated too easily there anyway. Then we're going to double jump, just like so. Look for another bad nick. Please, please, please. I'll take it. Bad nick. This floor is really brutal because you can only really get a homing attack if you kill a bad nick. And desync will let other people hit it before you a lot of the time. Got lucky there. Okay, thank God. And then right here is going to be my farming station. Boom. Okay. Double jump here. Boom. Got it. Dive kick to get to the floor quicker. Didn't have enough time to get to the head. That's fine. I'll hold on to this. Plus 100. Headshot. Let's go. Okay, got another one. I wasn't sure where she was going, so I just went for the body there. Okay, easy pattern. Love to see it. Come on. Oh, that was almost a headshot, but I kept getting, like, knocked out of the way somehow. Sometimes the collision is really weird. It's the worst on Mech Dragon, though. Like, Mech Dragon makes the homing attack, like, work, like, 50% of the time, unfortunately. I think this floor is my favorite. I really like how they incorporate, like, the grounded spike platforming in the middle of a fight. That is so cool. Oh, that's right. There's no springs on this. It's just platforms. So you kind of got to stay here. What really sucks is that you can't really actually do your physical emotes if you're on the rising platform for some reason. Okay. Oh, she's still here. I was expecting her to go away. Okay, I'll take it. I'm safe. Yep. Go for the plat. Good. Head. Boom, baby. And she's dead. Okay, 9,300. You know, that's decent. That might be a top 3. Never mind. That was too much to ask for. Dolphyn, can I add you on Sonic Rumble? Yeah, but people keep asking me this. If I don't see your name, then I can't add you. It's kind of as simple as that, right? I don't mind if people add me, but if I don't see you, then I can't add you, right? This person was on the stream. I can add you. And I may not recognize everybody's, like, in-game name either, you know? You did battle against the Bio-Lizard? Yeah, so I've done Bio-Lizard, Mech Dragon, Death Queen for the first time during this rotation. Not necessarily the stream, just the rotation in general. Did I say Death Egg? Because I did that one. I haven't done the Egg Pawn Rangers. And I did Bio-Lizard. Egg Pawn Rangers are the ones I'm looking forward to the most, because I think they're the most unique design ways. But yeah. Slide some Rumble codes. And I'm going to wait until we have a bigger stream for that. Because I started a little bit late tonight. I don't want people to feel like they got, you know, screwed out of an opportunity to get Red Star Ring codes. I have, like, I don't know, like 5 more codes to give away. I'm definitely going to do, like, a Rumble tournament that I want to give away. I don't know when it's going to happen. I just got other stuff going on at the moment before I can organize it. But I do want to do that. I was thinking about doing a giveaway today, but I just don't think it's early enough in the day for that to be fair. But yeah. Potentially next stream, though. Okay, well, if you added me, I can look out for you there. Yeah, because, like, oh, it's an Elite Death Queen! You guys gotta try hard! It's an Elite! Yo, what's up, Jokester? You see this Elite? That's an Elite B! We found a shiny. But yeah, so basically, a part of why I like to add people is that, like, if I'm playing Cross Worlds or I'm playing Rumble and there's, like, a festival or, like, squad mode is happening, you know, I might not have a like a team to play with, and solo queuing team games are terrible. So if somebody sends me a random invite or vice versa, I am more than down for that. Might just have to focus on getting body hits, because I'm pretty sure this version of Death Queen retreats a lot faster than the other one. Where did my attack go? I would like to get headshots, though, more than anything. That stupid goddamn spring is ruining everything. Good combo. I would love to keep up the pressure. And then almost hit the head. That's good. Wow, we are chipping away at its first health bar really quickly. Oh, I didn't even see that one. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, these fights are so much harder. I didn't even see that homing missile coming at me. Usually, they're like super omega telegraphed from a million years away. I think this is the ice one. Yeah. Air dash. Misses. Okay, fine. Emote on him. For the swag factor. Let me get near you. Thank you. That's bad. I probably could have dive kicked. I did not recognize the pattern at first. Okay, perfect positioning on the low key. Dude, we are eating this guy's health bar. I feel like the most amount of competitive players are probably on right now. Okay. Platform action. Watch out. Oh, there's 2 of them. 3 of them. I didn't even know. I think we lost 2 soldiers in the battle. Okay, there's going to be like 3 of these. Nice. Oh, I almost got the platform. Rough. Okay, we're beating its ass. This is good. The last time I did an Elite Death Queen, we almost... Like, we basically almost lost. It was like by the skin of our teeth. That's not where I meant to go. That's fine. And just like that, baby, that one was clean. That one was clean. I got 10k on it. Nice. Where does this fight take place in? To me, it looks to be basically the game land from Sonic Colors, like the Lego aesthetic everywhere. All of the raid battle arenas look like game land from Sonic Colors. Like, basically, the Death Egg fight is just like the level 1, world 1 green area. There's no mistaking it. Who's your number 2? Is it Sage? How many you got on Sage there, Ka-chow? Oh yeah, I guess if there's a friend invite, let me go see and look at that. Yeah, dude, the friend system does not update fast because Supersonic Speedster said they sent me one. I don't see anything here. BioLizard 2? Yeah, even BioLizard's in a Sonic Colors environment. How funny is that? Twisted science experiment in Eggman's little wacky arcade game. See, how long have we been on for? 2 hours. Pretty decent. Just waiting on a ready up. Also, that was not your Discord. That was in fact that song just having a built-in Discord ping. You know, let's put this one back on. I'm very much fond of this. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Bio Lizard is in Eggman's Lego bin. Yeah, he probably, like, gave himself a tour of the Ark and stole a bunch of his grandfather's stuff. I wouldn't put it past him at this point. Just a little bit of Bio Lizard spit. Play around with it in the lab. Two-Tail Gamer, come on, man. We gotta leave that kind of talk to Ian Flynn. Come on. I can't even say that out loud. Sent one again? It might just be a refresh issue. The friend system in general is pretty rough when it comes to Rumble. Maybe next time I log on I'll see it, but I will definitely like add you if I see it. And I'm not just saying that either. Played a match with Goon Master. Classic. You know what's funny? When Gay Krampus was in here earlier, their name had to be censored. There was a 4 where the A is supposed to be. Which is funny because there are some unhinged names in both this game and Crossworld. But you can't put gay in there? Kind of funny. Another reason that I like using like aerial skills for this fight is because Sexy Samuel, not to be confused with Silly Samuel from Smiling Friends, or maybe it's the same guy, who knows. But I love using multiple aerial skills because there's just so much airtime when you homing attack enemies in these fights. This one is super rough because everybody gets to the badniks before I do, and then I don't get an opportunity to hit. Damn, I wasn't looking. See, that one's like right in front of my face, and it didn't even really work. This floor is really rough for me. I need to practice it. See, like, that was almost a good pattern, but I still messed it up quite a bit. Yeah, you're gonna retreat. That's fine. Come on, there we go. You'll notice there's AoE fields every time there's one of those, like, homing attack boxes. So when someone else picks it up, you'll get the ability too. So it's really important to stay within those fields. You're 1 point away from rank up. What tier are you? A? Are you in the A range? I recently got to 4,000. Yo! What's up, Raiders? We're doing some Death Queen! Raid battles are probably my favorite content in this game. Were you guys on Rumbling, or were you cross-worlding, or were you doing something else entirely? What's good, champions? I'm simply just trying to get a fat dubberino. And cheese, even. Because I've done it a few times in Ring Battle tonight. I haven't gotten one on the raid fights, unfortunately, just yet. I got top 3, that was about it. I did get a win off stream, but it's not the same. Doing Geometry Dash. Aw, hell no! What's a Geometry Dash? What's a Geometry Dash streamer doing up on here? Yo, from one mobile game to another, eh? It's funny, I played probably 1,300 hours of Geometry Dash on PC. Which is really funny, because, like, here I am playing another mobile game on PC. Oh, it's Dr. Chopper. I remember you. Okay, we got an Elite Agent Rouge in first. That's funny. Yeah, no, I played 1,300 hours of Geometry Dash. Theory in second. Goddamn, nice. Played a lot of Geometry Dash on PC. Started on mobile, migrated to PC. And exact same thing with this game. Just another instance of a mobile game getting put on PC. I saw GD like peaked 70k concurrent players recently, which is hilarious. Because when I was playing the game, that was only like maybe 10k? My hardest, I don't know, Necropolis? I've only ever done Insane Demons. I think I have like 40% on Windy Landscape. I don't know. I'm an old head player, man. I haven't done anything too impressive. Or is it Necropolis or Acropolis? I don't remember. I think it's Necropolis. I've beaten both of them. But the harder one is like the 1.8 looking level. So funny thing, Speed Sim has a market in Elite Agent Rouge is worth 250k. I don't really know how much that is relative. This boss fight reminds me of Honeycomb Highway. I would not be mad at that reference though, Supersonic Blake. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm a big Ian Flynn enjoyer. I don't care if it doesn't make sense. I just like acknowledgement of all the silly indifferent things he's done. It doesn't really matter to me. You're A-. Oh, so you finally get that 1 point? Nice. You're trying to beat 9 circles? Oh, see, 9 circles, dude. 9 circles, back on the schoolyard. If you were playing 9 circles during lunch, everybody was hovered around you. Everybody was treating you like royalty if you could get past 50% on 9 circles. I beat Jawbreaker, I think. I beat 9 circles and Jawbreaker. I think those are the 2 circles levels I beat. Yeah. You can only get red rings from playing in Speed Sim, so 250k is a lot. Well, here's the thing. I definitely prefer, like, playing for a skin, much so over, you know, having to buy currency or whatever. I really do. I'm not a big fan of Emerald being a part of the $10 pass. I really am not, but, you know, I'm honestly not, like, a big fan of new characters costing 300 RSR as is. I am fine with, like, 100 to 200 RSR. Yo, good luck on 9 circles, Sheaf. Thanks for the raid, Arona Reskies. But yeah, no, like, I feel like new characters should just be like 100 to 200 red star rings at most, but more accurately, I would actually enjoy if they were just in the ring shop, like Poet SBO was. Because I think it's really important for your free-to-play, easily accessible content to be endearing to the free-to-play players, because it's like, if you don't gain people's trust, if you make everything under a paywall, then, like, how will people know they want to invest enough time into the game to drop money on it, right? Like, people ask for Emerald all the time in other games. Like, this isn't just, like, all of a sudden, obscure character is back, so people are like, loving him now. No, like, people ask for Emerald all the time. So, like, what if your favorite character is just Emerald, guy that hasn't done anything since Game Boy Advance days, and then they're like, pay $10 before you even get into the game? You know? Like, that aspect of it I'm not big on. Like, someone said it earlier in chat, like, leave that to the skins. Like, leave the paid pass stuff to the skins. Characters should not really be content walled like that. Oh, and by the way, like, I am a part of the Rumble program, creators program, and I do genuinely love the game. I have a lot of positives to say about it. But we got an opportunity to submit, like, feedback forms recently, right? And I spent over an hour giving, like, honest feedback about both the progression, monetization, features that should be added, stuff like that. You know, I really gave it my all writing that. And I wanted to, like, provide a voice for some of the people that were criticizing the game. Yeah. The most expensive skin is Gold Style Knuckles limited at 50 million. So the market is inflated. Gross? See, like, you guys are just giving me so many reasons to never play a Roblox game in my life. Hey, we officially got top 5 in the Rumble rankings. Yeah, Kachabu, 90% of the criticism is literally just, skins are expensive, and I don't like that because I want the skins. So many people act like they can't just play the game. They need an awesome cosmetic to play the game, which is not something I agree with. Like, people say the whole game is bad because of cosmetics, and I'm like, come on, that's like one very small part of the game. But yeah. See, this happens every single stream. People are always like, yo, add me, add me, add me. And it's like, man, it's not my fault if, like, I don't see you. Oh, that's right. I can't even remove people when I'm in a squad, so I can't remove someone to add you. Yeah. Why did your progress reset when the game went global? I honestly have no idea. That might be something that you have to submit a support ticket for, because that didn't happen to me. Yeah, Kachapu, everybody is just overly negative about video games these days. My opinion is just like, the game is fun, so I play it. Slop is what you call a mobile game on a PC platform because you've never played a mobile game before and you don't know what to expect from it. Also, a lot of people on YouTube are just very disingenuous and just go with whatever the most popular opinion is or most controversial opinion is because, you know, clicks get money. You know, there is, you know, things that you should criticize about the game. Like, if we can lower prices, that's better for everybody. But, acting like you can't play the game because a skin is out of your price range is ridiculous. Like, if you cared about the game, you would just play the game. That's really what it comes down to. Slop is a very strong word. People only think in extremes nowadays. Like, I haven't spent money on this game in like 7 or 8 months, and when I did, it was like $10 after I already played like 60 levels in the season pass. Like, use your goddamn head, dude. Skins are a treat. And there are plenty of skins you get for free just by playing as well. Like, I'm about to unlock Sailor Sonic. Completely free. And I got Poet Espio with golden rings, which you get from playing regular matches. Like, you know, there was an event that gave you 300 red star rings, and that was enough for Whisper. Yeah, people just have very strong wording about Sonic specifically, because ever since YouTube reviewers made Sonic 06 a punching bag, Sonic as a whole has just had a permanent target on its back, and it doesn't matter what it does, everything he does will be criticized because of the precedent that was set on the internet a long time ago, and it, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's why a lot of my videos, I just like to talk about things I enjoy. I do criticize where I can, because I think it's important to not have one-sided dialogue, but most of the time when I make a video, it's because I want to share, like, aspects that I found were really good about something. But again, when there is valid criticism to give, I will give it. You know, like, a lot of people act like I just glazed this game. But it's like, no, if you actually, like, listen to the videos that I made about this game, I'm making the same critique that a lot of other people are. I'm just easier on the game because I've played it a bunch and I actually like the gameplay. Unlike a lot of other people who just, like, play it for 2 minutes and they're like, oh, this is slow. It must be slop. Like, why don't you try getting a skill or two? Which was a feature that they added, like, a few months into the early access build of the game. Like, they went out of their way to wholeheartedly improve how this game plays by adding movement skills. Because before, it really was just running and jumping, but then they added all of this, and there's a lot more nuance to every decision you make. You know, at the end of the day, you know, this is just a silly mobile game. It's not that deep. It's not Melee. But, it's deep enough for me to keep playing and having fun on a regular basis type beat. I don't know. I like the cookie in original Oreo. Slims have a nice texture. They're nice to bite into. I don't know. I tried that like Coke Oreo a long time ago. I thought that was okay. I liked that there was like kind of like a pop rock feel to it when you bit into it. Yeah, because like here's the thing, right? X-Legend, it's like if you can't play a whole game because you couldn't play a Sonic with a cool glove, you didn't care about the game to begin with. You really didn't. Da, da, na, na. I've had no motivation to play when my progress reset, but I had no idea there was trading. I don't think there's trading. I think they had other chatters talking about Sonic Speed Simulator, which is actually just a different game altogether. Oh, Death Queen just closed. Theory, you gotta ready up. We're gonna miss Death Queen. You gotta ready up. We're gonna miss Death Queen. You gotta ready up. We missed Death Queen. Send a friend request. Oh, you unlocked it? Nice. Oops. Oh, you know what? Guys, I have to disband the squad real quick so I can actually manage my friends list, because it won't let me otherwise. It really sucks that there's a limit. So I can accept you. And then, let's see here. Kachabu. Nice. Okay. Let's squad up. Invite. Invite. Oh, you want to join Shiny? I got you. Can get some new people in here. I appreciate everybody that just played with me for like the better part of 30 minutes. But yeah, to call this game slop is just, you know, sensationalism, to be honest. Like, you know, the same people that were calling this game slop were the same people that thought that skins are what won matches, which is just blatantly incorrect and takes 2 seconds to research, but yeah. You would like if there was a Neon Tail skin? Kind of surprised he didn't get one of them. Metal Sonic got one before he did, which is interesting. This is completely random, but I had this thing called a soda cake, and it was really good. It's kind of what you think it is, but it was so good. Soda cake. So I guess, like, the batter would be made out of, like, soda? Neon Silver's Xbox Silver? I always think of, like, Monster Energy original flavor. Soda cupcakes. See, this. I guess this is a whole thing. I haven't heard about this. The majority of baking that I really eat is just cookies, to be honest. Yo, Sonic 3 Hunt! Did you guys hear the news? This minigame is going to be permanently added to the game. Because originally, it was just going to be a... it was going to be a limited time thing for the Sonic 3 event specifically, which I never thought was a good idea. But it was always probably a licensing dealio. I don't think they would have cooked so hard on a mode like this just to get rid of it willingly. But yeah. Did I go through this one? Nope. Like, the action spectacle of this level feels like a modern Sonic game. It's really cool. And then, dude, we're fighting an actual playable character. Like, that does not happen often in Sonic games anymore. Besides, I guess, Sonic X Shadow Generations. Funny enough. Oh, I forgot to set my skills. Thank God we got Shadow Hunt instead of, like, a run minigame. Yeah, really brutal. Swapping between raid battles and, run games, or, like, ring battle games. I always forget to reset my skills. Saw you in a Death Queen match this morning? Oh, depending on your time zone, that might have been recently on stream, or it could have just been several hours ago, because I did play several hours ago, too. Good to see ya. I'm glad that you got in here while I was, live with the game. Puts a damn smile on my face when people recognize me in Sonic the Hedgehog. Because, you know, growing up, like many other people, one of my favorite franchises. So the fact that people will now know me for one of my favorite franchises, mwah, coolest feeling ever of all time. No, you got a limbed. That really sucks. The one thing I don't like about squatting with people is that if you get a limb, then you just have to watch the whole match. And when I get a limb in this game, I just love re-queuing instantly to forget about the pain. Did you get a limb to Kid Chow? Did I not invite you via squad, Two-Tail, or did you just like did you just snipe by accident? Is that you? Are you that Tails player? They could have replaced Movie Shadow with Game Shadow. See, I don't think that was necessarily the issue. Because the Movie Shadow is like a free unlockable character that you get for just like installing the game. So like they were clearly going to always keep that. Good spacing. I thought I grabbed the shield. That is really garbage. That didn't explode my shield? Okay, if you say so. Into the lava we go. No, I don't really know what part of the licensing was going to make the shadow level limited time. I really don't. Maybe just the branding of Sonic 3 is just kind of like a part of Paramount in general. I don't think it's the designs necessarily. That movie Sonic is a chili dog buddy. Yeah, I think that was a part of like the barbecue cookout event that was during spring or something. I believe it's basically instead of using water to make the batter, you use any soda of your choice. That can't actually affect the taste as much as the internet wants you to think. That's gotta be placebo. Like, ooh, instead of using water, we're using a radical liquid like a soda. So it's gotta taste crazy and zany. There's no way that changes it. There's no way. I'm not a believer. I think this might be one of the few games where manual camera really does help out. I got lucky there. So many. Gotta be careful. Okay. I got one of these. I should be decently safe. If someone hits me, I can hit them back. Okay. Fair enough. Ooh, that's bad. I'm gonna get hit. Come on. I don't care, these are mine. Okay. I stole that fruit from aggression alone. PvP in my Sonic game? More likely than you'd think. Look at that, dude. We got 2 new characters in the top 3. Storm and Whisper. How cool is that? The red item? No, I think it's just... I just call it homing attack. That's what I call it. They need Paramount approval for the movie designs and speed sims, so probably here too. I just don't understand what part of the licensing would have made it limited, though. Because they're a permanent part of Forces. And the Shadow skin would be a permanent part of this game, right? There already is a homing attack. Well, there's a homing attack for when you lock onto enemies, and there's a homing attack for when you lock onto players. I just call it the same. It doesn't matter to me. It does the same thing. Love how they did Starlight Carnival and Rumble and Crossroads. Yes! Yes, dude. Talked about it on the birthday stream. But, yo, Starlight Carnival, one of my favorite cross worlds, easily. Visually and all that. I'm surprised you're playing Shadow, Kachow. You know Cream's in this game, right? Let me show you. I got Unicorn Cream. She was available in the Ring Shop. The only cool character. Yeah, the rest are probably just defaults. Yeah. I might be able to give you a red ring code so you can get a cool skin. It's a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic. Da na 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 na. But yeah, like movie Shadow is like a mainstay part of it. But yeah, Starlight Carnival in this game is amazing. You know what I think is really funny? They have Starlight Carnival and they have Space Colony Arc, which is really interesting to think about it, right? Both Eggman and Gerald built giant stations out in the middle of space. Starlight Carnival could like reasonably crash into the Space Colony Arc. The final boss of Generations is lackluster. I don't really think it does much to, like, destroy the experience of that game for me, though. It's boring, but I don't know. I kind of enjoy it when I'm doing a no-hit run, just because I get the satisfaction of knowing I'm doing a no-hit. What is happening? Let me move. Theory. God damn it, Theory. Wishing I had my, my air dash skill now. Oh, that sucked. The funny thing about that is I think it actually can, like, wall people out from getting through the finish line. But yeah, dude, like, look at the scope of this level. Look at the backgrounds. Look at the detail in the terrain. Like, they did colors so much justice between Rumble and Cross Worlds. What the hell is happening? Platforming goodly and sometimes punching people with Super Saiyan blasts. But yeah, I was thinking like it's because they got like the Sonic 3 logo physically in that stage. Maybe that's a part of the Paramount stuff. Yeah, no, I think, like, I've said it as well, like, they have a lot of Lost World stages in this game, and I feel like part of why is because, like, you know, the more friendly, cutesy aesthetic of Lost World and Colors fit with, like, the toy aesthetic of Rumble, right? But the Lost World levels are so bland visually, but the Colors levels, on the other hand, they knock it out of the park, man. So much detail. Like this right here, this is a Lost World stage. I don't really care for this aesthetic. This is just like generic Mario lava world to me. It's nothing special. See Shiny 06. I really do like that skill. Like, something about it is really satisfying to just, like, aim a gun at people. And it's the way that she, like, moves it around when aiming, too. It's very satisfying, I will say. That's the one thing I hate, though, is that Charge Blast will knock you out of your skill. Like, every single time. Very obnoxious. I hate Charge Blast for doing that. You shouldn't be able to cancel my skill, man. I don't think Colors Ultimate should have looked like Rumble. I think Colors Ultimate should just look like Colors, but with higher res. and maybe more colors. Saturation, if you will. Technically, this could be canon because it's an Eggman toy box. No, I definitely think it's canon. They made like a full animation that has like the canon models for them. There's even like a 2D like video comic as well. Disappointing they didn't add Movie Nux and Movie Tails. Well, I get why they didn't put Movie Nux in, because that guy's an absolute goddamn unit. He'd have to be the size of Storm. Never say never, though. Sonic 4. I have a good feeling we'll see Silver in Sonic 4. In fact, I'd prefer it if we're doing, like, time travel Sonic CD stuff. But yeah. I barely hit anyone. That was shameful. That sucked. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, I used it at the wrong time. Bollocks. They knocked it out of the park when it came to City Escape games, though. Oh, except for Team. City Escape Team is the worst one in the whole game because of desyncs. I actually, in my feedback form, I literally specifically said, like, please deal with this. Like, it just shouldn't be in the game. I think a lot of other people said that too, actually. I still win, even though you hit me. Okay. Wow. I know I basically only played Whisper the whole time. So, maybe we'll give Tangle. Let's give Tangle a game. I hope her skills... Yeah, I gotta set her skills. Remove. Remove. Are you familiar with SRB2? Yeah, I am. I played a good chunk of the main game. Never did any of the mods, though. Watched a bunch of modding videos of it. The proportion doesn't matter. Well, I mean, they're all just skins of each other at the end of the day. But the proportion does kind of matter. Just because it looks cool. If Zavok was the same size as, like, Cream, I would not care about that, you know? You accidentally? We're calling that an accident now? And not just matchmaking? That's funny, though. That's awesome. Yo, Trey! What's good? How does it feel to be in the creator program for the game? It sounds like it's pretty interesting. It's flattering. It's flattering to know that there are people at Sega that watch my silly videos and are like, you know what? This kid's onto something. Hunt. Yeah, I guess I'll keep that on Hunt in case we get like the Shadow game or something. No, yeah, it's pretty flattering. It's definitely very motivating. A big part of why I am doing so many, like, you know, videos and whatnot, for sure. Team. Yeah, I guess I gotta set the team ones. We'll do, this. Dive kick, let's put dive kick on survival. Just see how that feels, because that's a good movement tool, and you can hit multiple people with it. The thing is, we don't get, like, too much special treatment in the creator program, like people think we do. We just kind of get, like, stuff to give away, mainly. Here's the second creator I've met. I've met a surprising amount of creators that I haven't even seen in the server, actually. In the creator server. There's a lot of people. There's like a few hundred, I think, or something. Not gonna lie, the skill system is kind of pay to win. I don't agree at all. Rubble rankings right here. You do this every week, you'll get hundreds of skill stars to level up your skills. If you pay for skill stars, you're basically just paying to not grind. And even then, if you max all your skills, I don't even think that gives you a free win, because you still have to play good and you still have to have good strategy and reaction time. I've been beaten by like newbie players in this game before, and I've beaten people that had better setups than me before. Like, I just have. Like, that's a fact. Like, I was having like level 2 skills and still winning back when this was first added and whatnot. Like, yeah. Like, I think you could say it's pay to win on a technicality that, yes, it technically makes your abilities a bit more, technically it makes the abilities just a bit more strong, but I really do not think that it outright, like, gives you that much of an edge. I really don't. But yeah, apparently there's like a couple hundred people in the creator program from what I understand. Why can't I claim my grade awards? You mean like the score stuff? I'm not sure. Oh, did you get Cheerleader Rouge there, Kachow? I think they made Cheerleader Rouge one of the ones that you get like guaranteed early on, which is really nice. They got to do more of that for the cool skins. 44 more RSR. If only I could just gift you 40 RSR. Did you do the 15 million event that gives you all the 300 RSR? You probably did. You're a little bit of grinder. Somebody got in with 117 subs. Yeah, I find that usually they just have like a different account on like TikTok or Twitch. I dropped my controller. And usually that platform is a bit bigger. The threshold for getting into the program isn't that big, I would say. Like, if you get like 1K followers, you could probably get into the program. Again, like, the main thing that they give you is just like kind of like red star ring codes to give away, the cool badge beside your name. And then there is a beta branch that we get where we get like content literally like 1 day early just to showcase stuff. Like, it's not too crazy special. It's nice. Like, it's literally just for the explicit purpose of, like, making videos, and that's, like, all it needs to be. But yeah, I mean, I enjoy it. They did send me a package. If you watch my Sonic Rumble, like, I guess review/overview video that's, like, 20 minutes long, at the very end of it, I show what they gave me in the package. I got, like, a bunch of, like, Chow pillows. I got, some, like, challenge cards for a potential stream. I got, hi, Emerald. What else I got? I got gold rings, and then I got, like, some kind of, like, razor extension so you can, like, have a controller on the phone when you're playing the mobile version of this game. But yeah. Yeah, Garnet Knuckles is a really good one. Also, Kachow, what I mean is, like, you're guaranteed to get Cheerleader Rouge just by playing the early game, because she's a golden ring item. Oh yeah, Cannon Construction. No, that's a name that I do recognize, Deli. I didn't know they were in the program. Yeah, Cannon Construction has made some similar videos to stuff that I have done in the past and have wanted to do. Where you kind of like take the camera around and look at the world of the game. Yeah, that guy's videos were pretty interesting. Yo, what's up? New face in the YouTube chat. You're accepting that you're a sore loser. I mean, I get that way too when playing comp games. Especially if, like, you don't even understand why you're, like, losing in certain cases too, you know? The educational skill curve do be kind of rough sometimes. But yeah, this is the game where everybody likes to mess with the opposing team's balls. As we legendarily say it. We're probably going to lose this one. The blue team has a little bit too much swag, it seems. Get the fuck out of here, Dr. Grease. That's why I like having the punching skill in this game. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I guess there were other people in the squad that won arbitrarily, even though we had the exact same amount of points. Stupid as hell. God, I hate squad games so much. Yeah, I don't even want to, like, sit there and play that. I'm not gonna lie. You guys have fun. I'm gonna queue up on another one. Because, it is getting a little bit late, and I want to hop off soon. I applied and got rejected in 2 hours. It didn't say why. And then it said you must be over 18. Didn't see anywhere in the terms and conditions. I did. I did. I remember that as being one of them, actually. Yeah, I don't know. The friend system is just kind of jank there, Two-Tail Gamer. You might not have been, like, properly connected to the network or something here. Or, like, you might have been, like, on a screen that wasn't able to, like, receive the invitation is more so what I mean, rather than implying that, like, your connection was bad. I don't see the point in, like, personal creator servers a lot of the time. Like, I just, like, who cares? That's how I feel about it. Like, who cares, man? I like being in servers with people that I'm, like, friends with, mainly. Because that's where the personal investment comes in. For me, anyway. Doom Shadow skill looks so cool. I hope we get Christmas minigames. I guess Frozen Factory is, like, the closest we'll probably have to that. I don't think they're gonna add, like, brand new content just for, like, seasonal stuff all too often. You know, like, obviously Sonic 3 is, like, a special condition, being such a popular movie and all. Probably, like, the most high-budget Sonic thing in years as well, right? But yeah. Why didn't they make Doom Shadow a skin? I think it's better to be a skill, because then you get to use that aesthetic on every version of Shadow. You know? Yeah, I have no idea, Two-Tail Gamer. I don't even know what to say. It's just jank, that's all there is to it, you know? Styx the Badger in Rumble? Yeah, a lot of people say that. I didn't realize there's so many, like, rabid Styx fans out there. Like, I think the last game she appeared in was, like, an Olympics game. There is no lobby code. This is just, like, a random, like, ring survival. Ooh, okay, Emerald, Storm, Tangle, Whisper, all in a line? All the new characters, eh? Wow, wow, wow. But yeah. Oh, I know. I know. You can't ever please a Styx fan. They're just as paranoid as Styx is as well. They're like, Sega hates Styx. Sega's got to stick up their ass about Styx. They're intentionally taunting us. They're doing everything in their power to talk about her, but never show her. God damn it, Ian Flynn. Like, it's crazy. It's insane. I like Styx, by the way. By the way, I learned from a friend of mine that, like, apparently Styx doesn't actually, like, appear as, like, a prominent playable character in Sonic Boom. Like, she's like an NPC character in that game, and it's mainly only really a character in the show, which I didn't know because I didn't play Sonic Boom. Oh yeah, I did, Deli. Yeah, I'm actually like 2 fragments away from getting Sailor Sonic, I'm pretty sure. Prominent in the 3DS games? Yeah, but did the 3DS games come out, like, after the show was airing, though? Probably, right? Poet SBO, his skin is so fire. Yeah, no, I think that's... yeah, I think that might be the best ring skin that is released, because there's been, like, Supercharger Zabok, where he's wearing armor, there's Unicorn Cream... there's Angler Big, probably a few others I don't remember, but, no, I think that one's among the best. Kind of got to lock in a teeny tinier bit. But yeah, no, Poet SBO is one of the most solid designs in the franchise in general. And I really just like that they capture like a more sensitive side of SBO, because he's always trying to look like epic gamer, badass, ninja man, and then you got that more sensitive writer side of him where he gets to be as cheesy as possible. I don't know, and like the aesthetic like works just so well for SBO in general. The art team works so well, putting that game together. Like, I love Murder of Sonic for a lot of reasons. One of the biggest reasons to me is that it legit just feels like a playable comic. Like a playable IDW comic to me. And I mean, it makes sense. Like, DG Min drew that game. And is a famous artist for IDW. And funny enough, I actually played Crossworlds with DG Min through random matchmaking a few days ago. Of course. Come on. And that's a first for Tangle. Perfect way to sign it out, the stream. Sir Gallet had a ring skin? Oh, that is a really good call out there. Yeah, he was. I have it because of that, actually. That is a really good point to make. Oh, I gotta take a screenshot of this and send it to Scurbs. Because a while ago, Scurbs is like, are you gonna catch up? I am right below you. I am in your walls. Yeah, no, Galahad was actually a ring shop skin, believe it or not. I wish the frequency of ring shop skins were a lot quicker. So, yeah, this was expensive RSR. I don't know how I got Server Silver. That might have been Fragments. This was Ring Shop. Ring Shop. Ring Shop. Fragments. Ring Shop. Ring Shop. Pretty good skin. This is from Sonic Channel. Fragment. Ring Shop. Actually, I got this one from Fragments because I played an early version of the game. I think this one was Ring Shop. Like, there's a lot of really quality skins that you could get just for free. You know, like, this is a Ring Shop, dude. How crazy is that? Ring Shop. And then Unicorn Cream, wherever she is. Ring Shop, you know, like... Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with that layout so far. Again, I just wish there were more often. And they're rarity tiers, so they're decent for, like, you know, multipliers on the leaderboards and whatnot. But yeah. But yeah, I think next time I stream this game, I would love to stream it like a bit earlier so we can get more people in here, so I can give away another Red Star ring code, so some of you can hopefully get Tangle Whisper, or I don't know, like Snowdrift Sonic, whoever you want, right? And then, yeah, I'll look into doing that tournament at some point, too, here. But, yeah. Yeah, Boom's probably the most, like, the best written Sonic TV show for sure. I really want humans in Rumble like Stone or Molly, but they don't fit well in the style. There is... No, you can't get a Red Star ring code by begging. I don't think I'm going to do that. Thanks for trying. They got a Maria sticker in the game. They got several Maria stickers, so we already know what her like art style would appear as in this game, which is really exciting, not gonna lie. I do think it's very probable we'll get Maria or Sage, definitely. I was thinking of raiding Callie, actually. Thank you for bringing up the raid idea, because I was thinking about raiding Callie, which we should probably hop on pretty soon here. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for helping me celebrate Tangle and Whisper coming to yet another video game. I appreciate it. Very good session today. Thank you guys for doing some custom matches and some Death Queens with me. Yeah. I hope to do some more of this soon. But yeah, let's see here. Hot take for the movie. Stone should take over the Egg Empire. I think that would be a really good opportunity for his actor to get like a nice major role. That guy is really, really cool from what I've seen. A friend of mine actually met him at a convention. That dude's awesome. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. See ya, Deli. See ya, X-Legend, Shiny06. Ka-chow. Clever. Everybody that showed up here. Dr. Chopper. Supersonic Speedster. We are going to pass on the stream over to Callie McN, who is the best Crossroads player and a really good Rumble player. I'm going to post the link in the YouTube chat. Hop by in and say, Dolphin Raid. And we're going to raid normally on the Twitch side. I'll see you guys later. Our raid message is a Dolphin Raid! Do me a favor, make me look cool. Peace.